Right there, we are live.
Are you sure?
Well, I see the error on YouTube, which is our indicator that live streaming isn't available right now, it tells me, which does tell me that it's working.
But
now the go live button has appeared. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, because according to the YouTubes, you is not live. You are not live.
I am now live.
You are now live.
I am now live.
You are now live.
Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Channel, the personality of the best hair, and welcome to Live, and Wired, episode 75. The usual, which somehow means I'm not drinking.
You want to drink, Decker?
Yes, I want to drink. Joining, as always, we have that long-haired, creepy guy. And his legs. We have our raccoon-eyed friend, Kat.
Please don't call me raccoon-eyed. A very horrible person in my life used to call me that.
Okay.
Tim Burton face is fine, though.
Tim Burton face, Kat. There we go.
Hi.
If I put on t-shirts, it will compensate for my lack of pants.
And it will. And we have our favorite thick black daddy.
How come he's the favorite?
Well, I mean...
I'm the token black guy, that's all.
Oh, man. It's our first time catching this series. We'll be up for Ju in January or Ju on July. What?
Nah.
I'm confused what this series is. Ju? Are we tasting gravy for sandwiches? Because I'm all for that.
I thought you were against French dip.
I'm against French dip on something that they're calling a cheesesteak. Because it does not go there! I like plenty of things. I like spicy fried chicken. You throw it on a bun and call it a cheesesteak, though, you're committing a sacrilege!
Oh, good. My feed is apparently coming in crystal clear. Yay, my sister's not playing Minecraft right now.
Oh. But, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since a regular episode of Live and Wide for many reasons. Not just the drinking game.
Hurricane.
Yeah, there's the hurricane, which we should have drank to.
No.
Every time a tree falls down, you take a shot.
Decker, you'll be dead because of how big your freaking place is a forest.
True, but... I mean, would that technically count as a fatality from the hurricane? Like when they're tallying up how many people...
I don't know. Just because I live in Florida and hurricanes happen here often does not mean I understand death tallies.
I was questioning death tallies during Ike when there were some people who rode out the hurricane and they got their generator and they turned their generator on in their living room and suffocated. Oh, yeah. And that was counted as deaths caused by Ike, and I was like, that really wasn't.
That's Darwin Awards.
That really wasn't. And but if the hurricane didn't happen, they wouldn't have died. I'm like, but it wasn't the hurricane that did them in. It really wasn't.
No.
Now, if they were of advanced age and they couldn't get air conditioning and they died of heat stroke, I would still count that.
Yeah. Reminds me of the time that someone basically... Okay, so for those who don't know, who've never worked with a generator to connect to the power of their
house... How did I escape the bathroom? Bathroom's right here. It's got a nice long chain.
Wait, were you stuck in the bathroom, Decker?
Did you not watch my video?
I did watch your video.
Did you not finish it?
I haven't finished it yet because you called me right when the ending was happening.
Oh.
You monster.
I saved the best for last.
No, but as I was gonna say, when you're connecting a generator to a house, there's like a certain switch you have to hit with your power box thingy. So when the power eventually does come on, it doesn't blow out everything.
Yeah.
You can always tell which people have never actually dealt with a generator and lived during a hurricane because they forget to do it, and then their wiring is all fried.
Yeah.
And they lose their big screen.
Yeah. Fast and the Furious. Should we cover that stuff right away? Broke Joker ATV is asking, like, what the fuck? About the Fast and the Furious.
Hold on. I gotta get the mic for this.
In space.
Black.
No, you have to have the echo, not just the length. You
Well,
see,
I can't
think
do
like
that.
Daddy. You got the Stream Deck, right?
Huh?
You got a Stream Deck? Can you actually do the in space? Because I can't do it real time. I gotta go into the thing like edit audio, add echo, change pitch, change this, change that. Oh, we go. It was actually very easy to get the Jigsaw voice, by the way.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
pe-
no
It's
pun
very-
intended.
it's very easy to do the GLaDOS voice too.
People were asking like, hey, well, not really asking, just saying, hey, it was a really good Jigsaw voice you did there in the comments, and it's like, it was actually very easy for me to pull off. Number one, I just, kind of growled into the microphone to get the lines recorded, just kind of hamming it up. Number two, I did a 100% stationary noise reduction to take out all of the little static and increase the kind of distortion that it would cause, because I was actually for the distortion that it would cause. Then I decreased the pitch by 2 points. Then gave it a AM radio filter. That was it. Very, very easy.
Hold
He
on.
will keep going on about every technical aspect unless you stop him.
I was about to say I could go into every technical aspect of how I could do artificial GLaDOS voice. GLaDOS, sorry.
Oh, I thought there was something crawling on my arm. Tara, you scared me in my camera.
Why is
Hi,
my
Tara.
Chinese food still alive?
Tara! Tara's like, you found me!
Tara,
Don't look at me.
you want to go out? I can't
Yes.
get over there. I got a chain on my leg.
I am not a DJ.
He's not. He just plays music. We pass him the aux cord.
Oh, how's it going? It's going okay-ish. Lawnmower broke yesterday, fixed it today. I like me a good mowed lawn.
How does Hank Hill? He has no ass. He loves his lawn. How do you feel about propane and propane accessories again, Decker?
Yep.
Now you're feeling about Alamo beer.
Tara just opened the door.
That's impressive.
Okay.
She's learning.
The cat is learning. I had a cat that could open the glass sliding door in my house.
I kind of hope the space thing is not real.
It is.
We have the
I
article.
don't.
We have the quotes.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm just like,
Motorcycle US donated $2 saying it's very simple. Explains concept process.
It's not complex. It's like 3 steps. Well, if 4 if you count recording it.
It's like talking to an engineer or a programmer. Oh, it's easy. 3 hours
the
later.
article.
It's all very basic stuff.
It's like me trying to explain how I art.
It's like 1 step more than the summer shout kind of thing, with different levels and variables.
I farted. And I needed something to cover it up.
Anyway, so on Fast and Furious 9, in space!
Yay!
Evidently, Fast and Furious 9 takes place in space. There was an interview going on, like there was some rumors about the spinning around, and then there was an interview with Michelle Rodriguez on the Jess Cagle show on Sirius FM, I think, something along those lines. But we got a quote here from her. She said, "Oh, no way. How did you guys find that out? See what happens? People start talking behind the scenes. Man, when a movie doesn't come out and you forget about it, things get out. Nobody was supposed to know that. Well, no, I'm not lucky enough to hit space, but we did get a female writer and showed a lot of love, I think, on this one. Thanks to Justin Lin, we were able to find a little bit more attention and love for the girls in this movie, and so I'm really hopeful that shows through in the final product."
So
And a
it's
movie-
not in space.
It is in space, but people weren't supposed to
I'm in
find out.
denial. I'm in denial.
I mean,
It was supposed to be a surprise, but everyone knows it's in space.
when the trailers drop, you're gonna see freaking Fast and Furious cars
Is it
on top
on Rainbow
of freaking.
Road?
No one wanted, but yet everyone did. I would watch that.
God.
Oh man, I am legitimately imagining Vin Diesel rolling up in his typical Dodge Charger, looking all mean and shit, and he look over and it's just like a grumpy wow,
It's just like, no.
holding a turtle
Mario,
shell
please.
like, I'm waiting for that ass, boy.
Oh, it's the Spike Show.
Oh god. But I mean, the new Fast and Furious game versus Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Which one had better graphics?
Mario Kart 8. What were you gonna say?
I tried streaming that game. That game is so goddamn broken.
What, Mario Kart 8?
No.
No, the Fast and the Furious. Can I stress, during the tutorial level, I'm driving, chasing down a tank for some weird reason, and all of a sudden, car just into the earth. It just dropped into the fucking earth out of nowhere. I was like, yeah, let me try that again. I reloaded it, and I was like, all right, got past the part where I dropped into the earth. So I was like, okay, we're gonna be good. It crashed. All right, rebooted it again. Maybe the driver's outdated. I don't know. Okay, went past the part where I fell to the earth. Went past the part where the last part I crashed. And then all of a sudden, when I had to attack the tank again, the car comes out with these things out the wheels to grind up the threads. My car was like, you're mine now. I was like, huh? And I couldn't get outside the tank, so I gave up on it.
I think I've seen video footage of it, not from Music Lab Daddy, which I did watch that stream, and hilarity ensued.
Okay,
I wanted to enjoy it as a car guy, but
You try.
it was not meant to be.
I
okay.
actually bought the game for the memes too.
Oh man.
Man, I'm glad I got a refund on that shit.
Oh, on Steam?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to get all my windows in place.
Sorry.
I'm also thinking of the like what Thick Black Daddy described. Vin Diesel rolls up. He's in his
Dodge Charger
car, yeah, and he gets out. Of course, he's got the ripped sleeveless shirt. Looks around,
Large medium.
right, and then he looks, and there's this like 3-foot tall alien, with the gray alien there, and just waves at him, going, and that's your trailer. That's your trailer for Fast and the Furious in space. Like that's it.
The Fast and Furious game has a lot of crazy shit happen in it, but I don't think going to outer space was one of them.
I don't think so.
I mean, that's some freaking Saints Row level stuff. I mean, that's Saints Row 5.
Yeah, that is literally Saint. Yeah.
Oh god, maybe they're running out of ideas, and the writer was like, "We need an idea." Playing Saints Row 5. I have an idea. We're going to space. Why are they going to space? Like, I mean, I don't know the plot of Final Fantasy, Fast and Furious. I don't know the
F
plot
and
of
F.
Of Fast and Furious.
Because that's all what that game is taking. Shit.
Anyway, like, is there a big bad evil guy who's like started a weird evil spaceship?
Vin Diesel is going to lift a car for some reason. It'll be a lot easier in space.
Oh yeah.
All right, here's an even better question. How are they doing this? Like, is this like
that's
something?
easy.
Which one was the one of the two creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I don't remember. It was either Peter.
I'm just thinking of bad movie science all of a sudden. Bad movie science.
He created a racing a comic book about racing, but it was like in outer space or took place on different worlds or something like that. So are they like getting abducted by aliens and then taken to like this outer space racing circuit or something like that?
What if it's like F-Zero? Oh, Captain Falcon!
I'm just thinking of bad movie science and how it could work with bad Fast and Furious science. And then just trying to drift around the asteroids. Like, I can't get enough traction, man. The atmosphere's too thin.
Doesn't Tiffany your mic explode?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's been exploding. I have him like at 50% that I usually is at.
Is my mic exploding?
Oh, God damn.
Yes, your mic has been exploding. We were being polite.
I was trying.
I'm impressed that you speaking from your mic from that distance and deep throating it at the same time.
Well,
That's what it
I
sounds
turned it
like.
down for the guys in Live and Wire.
Yeah.
Little
You
bit
didn't
further.
do it for us.
I mean, it's not turning down for you at all when I do that. It's only turning down for them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I was gonna say, didn't Elon
you know
Musk
what?
shoot a car into space?
Yes.
So maybe it's Elon Musk. Oh, Elon Musk is going to be in this movie.
Every time I hear that guy's name, I just think he stinks.
Same here.
I
He
don't
does.
know. Is it like in his name, Elon Musk? I'm like, I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know.
So now I gotta see where's the
So,
sound.
are you guys gonna watch the
sims?
cop show?
Which cop show?
Oh, the one that's not Robo because they haven't
The one
invented
that's
that
not
yet.
RoboCop. I wonder if it's just gonna be called Delta City.
There's a little
1, 2,
article
3.
about it. Oh, that
1, 2,
does
3,
look.
7. Sorry.
I'm just looking at my test your microphone. My little tester microphone bar down here is filling up all the damn way. I'm like, oh.
1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 4, 4 games said Decker needs to happen. The summer of the Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
I think Thick Black Daddy has to be in every episode because Decker, how much do you know about cars?
They got wheels.
Screaming intensifies.
Okay. How's that?
They run on exploding dinosaurs.
Serious question: is my microphone still exploding? Has it
so
changed at all?
I don't know. I turned you down. You sound good to me.
Same here when I turned you down.
Everyone always turns me down.
Oh, wait, there was a super chat missed. Yeep. Motorcycle US donated $2 going no copyright claims or video insta edited. I think they're talking about
Sweet.
music.
I got my first copyright claim yesterday. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
On
I
YouTube?
was just like, yeah, on YouTube. I was like, I only got like 58 people. Like, why y'all even bothering me with this? I ain't trying to monetize shit. Shut up. And it's just a compilation of my Twitch shit
Is
that
Twitch
I thought
claiming?
was funny.
Oh.
They're like, hey, we heard this song for 3 seconds. Fuck off. I'm like, bitch.
I use the entirety of Hello Zep.
Denmark.
It's like,
I
I know, like, my use of it kind of requires a license, but I also knew that I was going to get demonetized anyway, so it's not like I'm losing anything.
Yeah. I got, one of my one of my Final Fantasy videos is actually banned in Denmark.
Yeah.
Fuck them. They ain't paying your bills.
No, but it was like it's blocked in Denmark because this one company that apparently is a copyright holder for music used in Final Fantasy. But then I did research and I'm like, they're not claiming any of the other music that are Final Fantasy based that they allegedly claim, and I'm like, I'm confused.
Emilio Valdez says that I think Decker needs to become a petrol head to review the Fast and Furious movies.
That's why we use Thick Black Daddy as co-writer / something. What's the term?
Help.
Intern.
Why am I being
Intern
thrown
is not
into
the
this?
term. Well, you heard my expertise on cars. It runs on exploding dinosaurs.
I know it got metal parts that you like in Far Cry 2. I learned everything I need to know. Bash that thing up as much as possible. It's on fire. Doesn't matter. Pop the hood. Find the one nut and tighten it twice. Fine.
I hit you.
Timothy Armstrong. Yes, it is true that the new Wonder Woman, will be back at
And
Christmas.
eat every diamond you find.
Eat it.
You haven't seen that trailer by any chance?
What, the Wonder Woman 84 thing? 84 or 86?
84.
84.
84.
88.
88 miles per hour?
No. Anyway. No, I'm just saying, the trailer's pretty lit.
Yeah, I think they changed it because of either A, redacted, or B, because it was going to be competition for another movie, and they didn't want to have, they want to make money, and Christmas makes a lot of money in theaters.
Well, it's not like DC's afraid of Marvel.
Is DC afraid of Marvel?
All of you
bit,
get
yeah.
to pick between the two. The two what? You choose between the two. What were the two? Motorcycle US is asking.
No copyright claims or video insta-edited?
Oh. No. Oh,
I forgot how they gonna
either
do a show without
pick
RoboCop.
between the two. Either you get no copyright claims, or your videos are instantly edited.
They
No
have Ford
copyright
Taurus
claims.
I
as
pick no
cop
copyright
cars.
claims hands down. Editing isn't really a thing that it doesn't like. Yeah, I've been editing like on PC like audio and video since I was like 15.
Damn, you old.
Yeah.
He's not that old. Wait, no, wait, he's older than me. Never mind.
Yeah, shut up, you fetus.
How am I a fetus? I'm like about to be 30 in a couple weeks.
Oh, my bad. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you're gonna be 30. That's my birthday present, that new air conditioner.
Yay, conditioning.
Oh god, it feels so good in here now.
You want to see
Yeah.
Decker do a video review on the Hodge twins? That'd be funny as hell. Yeah. What's the Hodge twins?
I don't know what the hot. I'll do the Googling, you do the deckering.
So my Deckering is just, I'm there like, okay, I gotta figure out another thing to review. What do I want to review? And I'm looking at everything I have, and I got my Sledgehammer collection. I'm like, but that's a TV show. Wouldn't that be more the purview of Creepy?
Yeah.
And would I want to torture Creepy with the entire show of Sledgehammer?
Is that really?
That
No.
reminds me, I've been
Well,
kind
I
of-
enjoy it, but I tried to show it to Charlie, and she was like, "Why are you showing me this stupid ass shit? I'm bored." And I'm just there like
Hey, you gotta
giggling
juggle
my
while you
ass
do
off,
it.
like, I understand now. This is one of the first shows that I really enjoyed as a child, and it seems to have like
Aged?
no. I mean, yes, but I mean, it has. That's not what I was getting at. It informed my personal sense of humor.
Ah.
I see a lot
Putting
of
mutated babies.
things. Yes.
I was getting there. We was getting there.
Hodge
let me
Twins
adjust this.
Dodge Challenger is funny.
Apparently they're a conservative comedian duo.
Oh.
One of them thinks that all the veggies in the food are made with harmful chemicals.
Probably.
I know a guy who believes that corn is making people sterile.
Well, wouldn't the population not be exploding if
corn
that were
did
the
he eat?
shit? I mean, we got plenty of damn corn. Like, there's corn in everything. Wouldn't that we notice?
Look, that's corn in my aquafina.
Hashtag not sponsored.
On interviewing Deep Blue Sea 3 when I get the damn Blu-ray.
Movie?
I-
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there's a Deep Blue Sea 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the memes. Why is there a Sharknado 8?
Why?
Well, to be fair, Sharknado, you can make 8 Sharknado movies for the budget of one Deep Blue Sea movie.
Is LL Cool J still in it?
And yet,
Didn't
and yet, the Sharknado movies are better than the Deep Blue Sea movies.
Oftentimes. LL Cool J was in the
Sometimes.
first one, but he did not return for the second. And good thing, too, because, Think Black Daddy, you know what that was you remember the first movie was like, hey, we got super smart sharks, and they're also kind of big. And they're really fucking smart, and they'll tear you apart. And that was the big horror monster of that movie. You know what the scary monster was in the second?
Man,
Octopus. The Kraken.
the colossal squid.
They're babies. That were still babies.
So basically, we went on a yay for.
Baby shark, kill. Baby shark, kill.
I'm gonna
That
Baby Shark
that
kill.
was the movie. It was trying to take Deep Blue Sea and do a piranha thing with it, except piranha works because piranhas are hideous. Baby sharks are cute.
They're fucking adorable.
It's great as sushi.
The horror! The adorably cuteful
Oh,
horror!
I also see here very briefly a Blade Runner glass.
Oh yes.
Blade Runner. Oh wait.
In
why do I like
case
Blade
we
Runner?
want to do any kind of cyberpunk
Bruh,
drinking game,
these
we have
goddamn
the
prices.
perfect glass for it.
How expensive are they? How many kidneys do I have to sell from Decker?
Well, if you want them as it depends. I mean, there's the cheap option,
Yeah, conversion because
the absolute cheapest option, a Blade Run of the Glass here, based on the classic 80s movie.
Uh-huh.
So, here
I'm
shown
choking on a moon pie.
Harrison Ford as Deckard drinking out of this style of glass. Absolutely beautiful. And where is the? Okay, here we go.
God,
The double old-fashioned
cheapest
glass
glass.
in Lux, 90 euros. That's the starting price. 90 euros.
Oh, okay. I looked at the wrong thing. I just saw the other one. 90 euros. That's $106 in freedom units.
Cat, no dying.
$106
I'm
for
sorry, I was choking
a
on a moon
glass.
pie.
Stop choking on soft black things.
It's brown, not black.
So is my anyway. $134 for the old-fashioned glass, which translates to $158. And what was the other one? The old
158 euros for the double old-fashioned glass.
187 fuck yous.
And
yeah, you thought that the commas
And
were
there's
actually...
the other one was 134 euros. Go down here, there's the ice bucket they have, one of those, for 366 euros.
If I spend the money for a glass, it better make me fucking immortal, okay?
Oh my fucking back fat. I didn't scroll down.
There's a decanter.
317 euros for the decanter. 97 euros for a vodka glass.
You know...
158 euros for a highball glass. 549 for the high vase. And 305 for the Posacenere CB ashtray.
It's an ashtray. Can't we just say
305 euros for a square glass ashtray.
You know...
With one little divot for one cigarette.
Hold on, what did you say?
Shit for white people. This is just shit for rich white people to blow their money on because they're like, I've got too much money today. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna pay $500 fucking for a goddamn ashtray.
We have 3 super chats, but also I would like to say you can get that for a quarter of a price if you own a 3D printer. Or if you know a guy who's practicing glass making and you're like, hey dude, I know you're
You could
practicing
probably
glass
learn glass making and make these cheaper than it is to buy.
I'll learn how to make glass and make these and give them to my friends for free out of spite. Anyway, we have 3 monies. We have 3 monies. Emily Alucard donated $2 going, random question, did anyone see the show Blood Drive? I went to a blood drive.
I remember things about the show. I just can't remember enough to know exactly what the hell it was. I remember there was a show called Blood Drive.
Motorcycle US donated $2 going, Meth Gators versus Jaws, all of them. Place ya bets. Meth Gators are going to lose. We only have 1 Meth Gator. We don't have the budget for one
What
Meth
if we
Gator.
have the
Reminds me,
Mecha Lawnmower?
I oddly enjoyed the movie called The Meg.
Oh, wait, is that the one about the Megalodon?
Yeah. Jason
I
Statham.
don't know why. I don't care about movies like that personally, but I watched it with a fuck buddy number 17, and for some reason I enjoyed it. I don't know why.
I kind of liked it, and a lot of commenters were like, Deca, you stupid.
Broke Joker ATV donated $5 going, hey Decker, can we get a review on Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon? Also, didn't you live and wire VT and did you miss it?
Didn't you live in Vermont, and do you miss it?
And, I mean, you missed the maple syrup.
And I don't, I can, the tins. I can never fucking find pure maple syrup in a tin anymore. I don't know if they stopped making them like that, though, because maybe I go to Vermont and they don't have them there either. But, because I used to be able to find them in the tins in Pennsylvania until I couldn't. But...
Like that.
Oh, yeah. Amelia Valdez. No one... I think they're 3... I heard a rumor that train building, they're considering 3D building with train parts because it's so hard to, do it the old-fashioned way and it's so expensive. I heard rumors about it, but I don't know if they actually 3D print with metal.
But, Vermont, I don't have the most memories of it because I was really young when I was in Vermont, and also my time spent in Vermont wasn't spent doing the things that you're supposed to do as a child with interacting with people and learning. It was more, being in a very cold, dark room and having barely enough to survive.
Why do I keep wanting to put a mod in Binding of Isaac that's Decker Shadow themed?
Maybe.
Play it again.
So
But, no, Imagine a mod and being of Isaac, but it's Decker themed. It's
So,
a Decker mod.
I don't have the greatest memories of Vermont, but I also don't have that many memories of Vermont, like what it would have been like to live in Vermont. I know what it's like to live in a room that's very cold with bread, and
Childhood.
technically you're in Vermont.
You never got to see the orange leaves or the annoying leafers. Is it leafers?
Well, no, I got
What's
to
the
see
term?
plenty of fucking snow. I mean, it's Vermont. Like, it doesn't matter. You will see the snow. It is everywhere.
Oh.
You open the door, and it's just snow.
I worry that if Decker ever visited Vermont, like now, it would be sort of like taking a Vietnam veteran back to tour Vietnam, and then it's just one long stream of PTSD.
I mean, only if you find, like, the couple of places I actually lived and just bring me to them, which I am actually interested in trying to track down. Like,
You find out it's nothing there, but
the
it's greater.
ancient mound that I spent my earliest years that I do have memories of in the forest. The ancient mound. I'd like to find go to the forests in Morrisville, Vermont. Find the ancient mound that has a concrete floor, and you found my childhood home.
Okay, now we're
Sounds
starting to describe Blair Witch Project, which
I was about to say, this is Blair Witch. Wait, hold
Which
on. 2 guys, 1 girl,
1 cup.
traveling in a forest. This is Blair Witch.
Yep.
Finding an
How old are
ancient.
you guys?
Well, we'll bring
Legal
our
years
cameras
old.
and argue the whole time and probably get lost.
I'm 40.
Wait a minute.
That is what would happen.
Old
Digital
enough to
Demonic Deravos donated $8. So it's not Australian.
Alpha
It's not-
dollars.
It's not the alpha symbol. Best hair guy. Please review Last House on the Left. Which one's the best
I
hair
think
guy?
I did the last house on the left.
I thought you did too.
I thought you did 3.
Yeah, it was.
4.
Also, I think, Dr. Eddie, you asked a question earlier. I think it got muffled by Decker's voice.
Let me take a look-see around. Search on your channel. Last how there it is.
Schuster, DC
October
comic animated
23rd,
shows.
2019.
I'm 50-50 on it. I haven't watched a DC animated show since
Batman
Yeah.
Beyond.
Thank you. Damn it, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond was great.
I just figured it was the last one I saw, so.
I want a
yeah,
Batman
it
Beyond
really
movie.
is. I did see one random Justice League episode where they had like a weird future crossover where they
Oh.
brought in Terry McGinnis
Yeah,
for a couple episodes, and
that's the only reason why he watched it.
And that was the only episode I watched. I was just like, oh yeah, I watched that, and didn't see jack shit else.
Yeah, that's why I watched that. Sabrina the Teenage Witch did a weird episode where basically she went back in time, and apparently, due to the events that happened at the end of the show, it basically affected all the shows that happened after her show comes up on the lineup. And one of them was Teen Angel. And the only reason why I watched those 2 shows that got affected was because of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, because she would actually go into the television show to fix it, because the show wouldn't be suddenly set in like the 1930s or the 1950s, and she would use her magic to fix it. And that's the only reason why I watched, I think, that one episode of Teen Angel. And now you all know history of 90s television.
Oh, and I do like that one episode when you found out that Terry McGinnis is technically Bruce Wayne's son. Like they took like DNA from him.
Yep.
They even tried to recreate his parents' death. They only got his dad. And a few other things.
His dad died later, but that was
much later on.
They had hired the woman who had been the Phantasm, Andrea Bomo.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But she said no. She was going to do it, but then she decided no, she wasn't going to do it because she said that would spit in the face of everything Bruce stood for. But then Terry McGinnis became a teenager. His dad died because of some other stuff that was happening, and he became Batman anyway.
1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 4, 4 games. I think I forgot a 4 in there.
No, you got
Said,
it.
I feel so young compared to you guys. I'm only 20. Fetus!
I just know I'm gonna get wrinkly and die.
Decker, you're not going to get wrinkly and die. What's going to happen is you and all your doppelgangers are going to come together and create Voltron and become immortal. Decker, this is my excuse of trying to figure out a way for you to meet my friend Abby, who looks exactly like you except for straight hair.
Well, then that's not
Scary.
What?
That is
It's
not.
I don't want to imagine a female Decker.
Abby's a dude.
Debbie, huh?
Abby.
Oh,
E-
Eddie. I thought you said Debbie.
Abby. EBBY.
Oh, Ebby.
So,
Is this like some kind of local?
It's a family nickname. It's a long story.
Okay.
but, yeah.
Josh Washburn just went, I'm much older than Creepy. Oh yeah, Creepy is the oldest.
Mhm.
And just freaking shotgunned a bottle of Aquafina.
See, I've
Hey,
got
man, we
the-
gotta represent.
I couldn't get Aquafina last time because of the hurricane. Everyone panicked buying because, well, no water. So I had to deal with getting Deja Blue.
Deja Blue. I have
No.
I'm serious. I'll go get the bottle. It's right. I'm not lying. I'm not making that up.
I can't.
But
Because
I can't get the
stream
bottle. I forgot.
Mostly
Thank you,
racing
Shane.
games, and I'm part of many car communities. I can't escape that shit.
Would you rather me sing? What is it? What's that one Gwen Stefani song about racing?
No, stop. I'd rather get fisted by a moose.
Anyway, on the top,
Also-
we're talking about how Vin Diesel's going to space, driving on Rainbow Road. Haha, Super Mario reference. There was actually a thing that was rumored for a long time because it's the 35th anniversary of Mario, and everyone was saying this was going to happen. I was like, no, I don't believe it until Nintendo says it because there's no way they're going to package that much value into such a small package. But they found out a way to do it.
1 2 3 3 4 1 2 3 7 8 4 4 4 games donated $2 again. Going feed you. I'm still waiting for a sandwich on here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Get a wife. You'll be alright.
But yes, Super
But no.
Mario 3D All-Stars is coming soon and leaving sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm trying to remember the games that was in. I know Mario 64. Was it
Mario
Galaxy
60
that was going to be there?
Galaxy
Mario,
1 and
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
What? Not 2?
No, not 2.
Why not 2? 2 is okay. I'm gonna give you some Nintendo fun facts. Apparently, Super Mario Galaxy 2 was originally going to be like an expansion pack / DLC for Super Mario Galaxy, not World Galaxy. But they decided, hey, the Wii U's coming out, so let's just make it a second game, which is explaining why the file is like so almost like a very small size.
Thank you for correcting me, Griminator Games.
What did he do?
He said, you mean hooves?
No, never mind.
Digital Demonic Dravos?
Dravos.
Yeah, he dropped $5. And Deck, I'm impressed with your re-reviews, but Freedy versus Jason and your Jigsaw I ain't gonna stop. Review were the bestesses.
Thank you very much. I'm really happy with the Jigsaw review personally, just because I don't want to spoil it for you, Kat, because you haven't seen it yet. But,
I've seen it. Okay, you want to know how far in I'm on that movie? I am 27 minutes 44 seconds in.
yeah, so I can't spoil this for you.
Oh, do you want me to mute myself? I'll deafen myself. Give me a thumbs up when he's done.
White guy number 34 dies.
No.
I was just the skit at the end was just something that I wanted to do, and I knew it was going to be a problem with the copyright system, but I figured, screw it, it's too good of an idea. It's not like the thing's going to be monetized anyway. So I just went with the whole damn thing and chopped everything together. I actually just winged it, honestly. It came out perfect length. Perfect length. I just winged it. I don't know how the hell that happened. But yeah, that's about it.
Anyway, okay, hi.
Okay.
The Meg books are very good. Oh yeah, the Meg was also supposed to be like alien looking and white and translucent, and because it was something that was from the Ariana Trench.
Krieger.
Freedy Krieger.
Freedy Krieger.
Grady. Oh, don't you know that horrible guy, Freddy Cougar, he's been killing the kids in their sleep, don't you know? That is my worst North Dakotan / Wisconsin accent I can do.
Oh boy.
North
Don't
Dakota
you-
accent?
Who was the woman in the wheelchair? I will let her know that you correctly said woman.
Yes.
That is my fiancée.
Human Centipede trilogy.
There's a
I'd
trilogy?
watch that for $5.
Well,
No.
yeah, there's a trilogy.
Neubau-Frauzerg donated $5 going, suffer through a Human Centipede trilogy review or one Cuties review. What's Cuties?
I don't.
Are we reviewing the orange?
No.
Oh, wait.
No.
Is that the controversial Netflix movie
Yes.
that came out?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's not my genre. It's the wrong kind of horror.
Yeah. No, when I see Cuties, my brain thinks Cuties oranges. The child oranges. The oranges for children.
Thing is, after the saw the
Children,
final
all right.
chapter review, Charlie was in the saw the final chapter review as well, with the pig mask on, and there were some comments saying, "Who's the guy in the wheelchair?" And she was like, "That's it. I'm going to be in lingerie in the next one."
Hey, your YouTube copyright blocking is gonna happen strong, Decker.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I can do the lingerie. So she got on the dress that showed her shoulders and was nice and all that. She had her awesome boots on, like her ass-kicking boots.
Yeah. Broke Joker ATV donated $5 going, next Fast and Furious movie will have Doc Brown with the Dodge Charger instead of the DeLorean, and I really want to see the Death Sentence review.
Death
He wants you to starring Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yes.
The bacon made out of Kevin.
Yes.
Or is it
Yeah, don't watch
Kevin made
Cuties. Don't watch
$2?
Cooties.
But yeah, that just reminds me. Speaking of people made out of meat,
Motorcycle
that
US.
chopped up corpse guy in Jigsaw, like I didn't
Those-
edit around him because it was not scary at all.
I was eating pizza while watching it, going,
I mean, the video was hit as not suitable for advertisers due to shocking graphic content, which I personally feel is a bit odd, considering I thought that was, I thought that shocking graphic content meant, real.
Yeah.
Like something that is like, hey, here's a broken arm and you can see the bone sticking out, and by the way, it's real. Not something like, hey, we're reviewing a horror movie, and I'm also editing around that. Also, here's a dummy that looks like he's made out of baloney.
Motorcycle US donated $2 going, guys, congrats Creepy. He finished a series. He finished Gem! And he's still sane, we think. We don't know if he can distinct colors beyond the pastel spectrum anymore, but...
But Creepy, I think you might like Sledgehammer. I don't know. I was trying to show it to Charlie. She's not a fan, and one of the things she said complaining about it was, it plays like a cartoon.
How many times are you gonna say that?
What, Sledgehammer or cartoon or?
No, Tree Spirits. Next time we Fast and Furious back in time when they race on and with dinosaurs. It's like his fourth time saying that.
What are they gonna fill their cars
I
with?
see it at least.
I thought we should have done that for the Twitter poll. What crappy... What? No, but we came up with candy, and we're still freaking...
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta
online.
finish writing it. And we also gotta talk about the candy so it makes sense.
Yeah, and we also have to figure out a candy for me, because we never figured out a candy. We only figured out 3 of the 4 candies.
Actually, mine was just a throwaway that's not even gonna fit anyway. So
Shout out to John Washburn for Googling my name. You brave man.
Don't Google his name. You get a weird porn.
No.
That's what I was laughing about earlier, like out of nowhere, because someone else done that before too.
Okay.
So
And,
how many things we're linking to Pornhub?
I gotta unlock this chain on my leg for a
Unlock. Oh Jesus! I had to.
Tara puked. I gotta clean it up real fast.
Oh,
Talk about
good luck.
candy.
Wait, we gotta talk about candy while your cat puked?
Ew.
So candy is a thing. It's
Yeah, I
a
had to
thing.
delete my Pornhub account because of that.
But you have a Pornhub account?
Oh, I had one before I started streaming to Twitch for reasons.
Oh, I might have to delete mine too. I want to point out were our videos connected to that account, but they're all artworks of sexy content. Because this was
Mine
during.
wasn't artwork.
Oh.
Mine's are more or less like, hey girl, tonight your name is Kutha Kinte.
Oh Lord! And there goes our money.
You'll be alright.
So shall we talk about candy while Decker's gone?
What candy? Did I miss something in the notes?
Yeah, it's 8 on the docket.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I briefly the Jelly Belly.
Yeah. So
The
congratulations.
jelly beans.
Yeah, golden ticket, and you'll win a candy factory. Not really. The man whose name Jelly Belly is setting up a golden ticket scavenger hunt for those to win their candy factory. Note they no longer own Jelly Belly, but they're holding a contest to win a much smaller, less impressive candy factory. According to the press release, David Klein, and his partner have traveled across the country hiding gold-style tickets in the form of necklaces in places where they have come across an interesting story. Oh God, it's like that thing that was with the Gravity Falls fandom all over again. Oh Lord. And the Homestuck fandom.
Ooh, that's a question I like.
What? What?
Eddie Herder asked me a question: who's a better chain attacks, Pinhead, Scorpion, or Spawn? I kind of want to say Spawn.
What about Kratos? He has chain
But
attack.
that's also, man, fuck that guy. Well, actually not, because his voice actor is handsome as fuck.
I boinky the Kratos. I boinky the Kratos.
I think the only reason I'd say Spawn because I've been reading Spawn comics on and off since like 1997.
You're old.
Like, yeah, don't remind me. So I am a little bit biased, but then I was like, I'm thinking of like Scorpion. His stuff is all right. I say it's like below average compared to Spawn.
Okay,
Pinhead.
back in place.
If you know what, if they had today's technology and made old Pinhead, I'd give him a really close second.
Yeah. Where was I?
If that makes sense.
Klein, who was the original developer of the Jelly Belly branding, sold his stake in the company 40 years ago. His current candy company is named Spectrum Confessions. No relation to Spectrum TV, that really crap TV service that's available out here in Florida. Those who wish to participate will need to pay an entry fee, about $50, to receive a clue in their state. Each treasure hunt is limited to 1,000 participants. The first clue will be released in Georgia on September 30th, with more being revealed in the other states following months, according to a news release.
Welcome back, Deck.
Hello, Decker. We're talking about the golden ticket.
Yeah. I also realized we never finished talking about the thing with Super Mario.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
But yeah,
Sidebar back to him.
we talked about what games were in it, and then we just kind of trailed off. But there was a little problem with the fact that it's coming out on the 18th, but then it's getting the fuck out of here in March. If you need to remember the exact day, just know it's specifically at the end of Nintendo's fiscal year. Kind of suspicious.
That's very suspicious.
But yeah, so
Do it just if I had a Switch, that is. I'd probably do it just for Sunshine and Galaxy. I enjoyed Galaxy a lot more than I thought I should.
So
yes, Cutscene's great.
They will be delisting the digital version after the time's up, and they technically aren't going to be selling any more of the physical version, but then again, the physical edition is already selling out at a lot of places. Some smaller shops have reported that they had very few allocated to them, and they had to cancel, like, just straight up. A lot of pre-orders, they were just saying they're not going to be able to honor, so they'll have to cancel and refund the vast majority of them.
That's gonna fuck up the business.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, it's gonna screw over a lot of small game business. Now, if I was screwing over GameSpot, I'm not gonna cry. But
well, GameSpot's already kind of screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
Timothy Armstrong, the storm that hit Texas, like the very southeast end of Texas, that messed up Decker for a little bit, apparently EMP'd my friend's house.
Oh,
And he has over you saw it in my Discord.
Oh,
He has
no.
over $10,000 in damages.
Focus.
no,
Focus.
No, my ADHD refuses to let me focus.
Who likes sport anyway? Been watching The Boys? Have anybody else been watching The Boys?
Is
I
that
have
the
not.
one that's supposed to be like the quote unquote modern version of the Watchmen?
I
The superheroes with realism. Ugh.
Garth Ennis, yeah.
Not the hugest
Okay.
fan of that.
I
like
just
Watchmen.
I haven't seen it, but I remember something funny happened. I think yesterday or so. There's some sort of tweet involving the boys going up, and it was one person there who was like really surprised that the character was a Nazi, and everyone was
Really?
responding to them like, "Their name is Stormfront."
Well, I mean,
And I
unless you're a
thought
history nerd.
I'm just thinking this. It's kind of funny to me because for the last 5 fucking years we've been hearing increasingly about the dangers of the neo-Nazis out there waiting around, and these people didn't know about the actual largest den of Nazism that there is.
They don't cover it in school?
I did watch the first episode recently. One of my mods had a watch
I mean,
thingy
I was
going
just
on in
saying,
my Discord.
how could you go for
And I
5
just-
years being warned about Nazis under the bed and never hear about
Deck, I know you hear my
Stormfront?
black ass.
No, I don't.
Huh? How did you, bitch? Anyway, yeah, I did watch the first couple episodes of The Boys, and it just, I don't know why it just didn't click with me. The effects were nice. Homelander is a secret asshole,
Yeah.
and that was the only thing I got from it. I have been watching Cobra Kai. God damn, I did not expect to fall in love with that show so damn hard.
You were shocked that you fell in love
and
with an
the
80s
cameo-
movie?
The cameos are amazing. They even brought back, spoiler alert, they even brought back Kraus Kreese, the senpai guy of the old
Senpai?
Cobra Kai.
Don't
Did
you
I
mean
say
like
senpai? Sensei, yeah. Yeah, the sensei.
Senpai noticed me? I don't know what I was doing there, okay? Shut up.
So yeah, the Mario is getting the fuck up out of here in March, and if you don't have it digitally, you won't be able to get it. If you don't have it physically, you won't be able to get it.
Yeah. Emilia Valdez. Okay, so The Boys is satire for superhero genre combined with modern politics. The problem is they're taking the modern politics 2x4 on your head. And I hate that. When it's subtle, it's fine, because Thor Ragnarok did it subtly, and I liked it. I like that. I like it. It's nice. Thor Ragnarok, I like.
What's that? Hold on, Jack Storm. I watched the Watchmen show. I loved it. The movie back in '09 actually turned me on onto the comics.
Mhm.
So
Watchmen is a good
I enjoyed
comic.
that. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the show, but I can't get into The Boys. Pause. I don't ever want to say that shit again.
Have you tried lubricant and asking him out to dinner and blowing in his ear?
But yeah,
You giving tips? I'm gonna stop right there.
yeah, the golden tickets for the candy. It seems a little suspicious to me.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I hate to go subject hopping, but did they ever say they're going to like increase like high resolution versions
Oh,
of
for
these Mario
for
games?
Mario.
For the N64 one, I remember people were bitching about how they didn't really, quote unquote, they updated like HD graphics and stuff, but they didn't really do like a full HD remake like they did with like Final Fantasy VII or like the Resident Evil games, where they basically built the game from the ground up. It's basically congratulations,
expect-
newer textures.
No, I'm not expecting that. I mean, at least like a resolution bump.
Well, from what I can
I-
tell, the Super Mario 64 has the resolution bump. I think it's actually working off of the assets from the DS version, which are
Right.
actually higher quality than the N64.
Yeah.
Then there's, that's been confirmed 1080p, and then you have, so that's 1080-60. Then Super Mario Sunshine is 1080-60, and Super Mario Galaxy is actually marked as dynamic 1080-60.
What that mean in English?
That means that it might chug at some points and dynamically lower the resolution down in some sections, but it will
Yeah, the second the game
aim
detects
to
it's
maintain
not
60 frames a
at 60
second.
frames. Yeah, if it's not detecting 60 frames, it might drop it down to 720.
Okay.
Boo, because I think the OG was like 480, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the Wii ran at 480p.
Yeah, I thought so.
It
The Watchmen
just,
show is nothing but leftist identity politics. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that here.
We're not going to talk about that.
Politics.
No.
Moving on.
I like the show, and that's it. I am the least political person on this planet.
So, golden tickets.
I got a
Winning.
golden ticket.
Are you
Winning the
interested?
candy.
Do you want to do this Willy Wonka shit?
No. I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, this guy doesn't own Jelly Belly anymore, but they have that name recognition going there. A lot of people are acting like you're going to win Jelly Belly. You ain't. You're going to win Spectrum Confections.
It'd be like if
Think
Willy
the whole
Wonka.
And at the same time, it's
Oh.
like he's going to get $50 to give out clues to whoever wants it. Then, so how much money is that going to gain versus trying to sell this fucking thing, which I'm pretty sure he's been maybe trying to do and hasn't been succeeding. So maybe this is a little more
bag of
lucrative for
jelly
the
beans
guy.
up your ass.
Congratulations, you won your Spectrum Confections. By the way, it's in the red.
Yeah. It's like, it'd be like Willy Wonka, but instead of him selling the factory, he sells like his factory subsidiary that actually is OSHA compliant and doesn't have the awesome chocolate river and all that crap. You know, like it's a standard ass factory that's like failing. It's like, here you go, Charlie.
everyone's-
Apple candy factory.
What is
I'm gonna go
everyone's
over here.
thoughts on the Mulan controversy with Disney?
You mean how it's a pile of crap and I don't like it? Why are you
See,
right there?
from what I've been hearing, the Chinese didn't like the animated movie, but they actually liked the live action movie.
I've heard like different, like the because some people I follow, there was one guy who was a Chinese historian. Sorry, she was a Chinese
Yeah.
historian and was pointing out. Decker saw that retweet I did. Then.
Yes, I did.
Did you read the whole thing?
Oh yes, I was like, this is interesting, and I unrolled the whole thing. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, oh, so
Yeah,
that's a
it
Southern
sounds like-
China house building. Okay.
It sounds like from what I've seen, only Asian Americans and Americans in general have an issue with the movie.
Oh, I
But,
think you're
like-
talking about the Hong Kong thing. Oh no, sorry, no, China.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was that too. Wasn't like the lead person
Yeah,
was like
she was
all
pro-
about the Hong Kong police.
Yeah, she was pro Hong Kong police, and they actually filmed in an area which actually had a detainment center of Muslim people. I think it did. Yeah, a lot of controversy, and I was just not a fan of like they're like we're going to be historically accurate. Gee, bullshit! And like they made I'm like, and the woman who I retweeted who was talking about the Chinese makeup for Mulan in the matchmaking thing, she's like, I've done this makeup. It don't look like this.
There's Ken maybe saying live action Mulan is a Mary Sue, and it's like that reminds me. That's how the Critical Drinkers little take on it. Whereas like the big differences between the cartoon Mulan and the live action Mulan is in the cartoon, Mulan is a daughter with no combat experience who is thrown into this and is extremely difficult, and she has to prove herself, and she perseveres, and she does.
Be a man. Sorry.
Live action, well, she was born with this magical chi, and she's just good at everything, and she has to hold herself back so as to not blast past everyone too much, kind of Captain Marvel style.
And then sooner or later she's gonna have to let it go.
And then just start flying through the space and destroying everything with the amazing powers she has just because she exists.
If you're wanting to actually have there is an actual Mulan movie directed by Chinese people, written by Chinese people, has proper Chinese action sequences and everything, and made in China, and is actually very accurate to the Mulan
Cartoon
mythos.
has a higher body count. True.
Decker, I dare you to do a body count for Mulan.
Well, it's Dead Meat James who does the kill count.
No, you're gonna go Murph on his territory. That's your crossover.
No, that's not a cross. That's
It's Batman.
I'm evil.
I
No,
I
noticed.
mean, eventually I might be able to come up with my own ideas sometime. I don't know. Maybe I don't have to just take others all the time.
No, but like again, there is an actual Mulan movie that was filmed, made, directed, everything in China, and it's very accurate. And it's fun, and it has funny moments and serious moments, and the battle scenes are awesome. And sadly, you have to read subtitles if that's is sad to you. Some people like reading subtitles.
Oh, I can't remember who it was. Speaking of like Chinese media, there was the whole thing with oh god, now I can't remember the name. Black Myth Wuhan? Is it? Black Myth Wuhan?
I have no idea.
No idea.
The one with the Monkey King.
Sun Wukong. Journey to the West.
Not the old one. The video game that was that took over the internet like a week ago. Black Myth Wuhan.
Friends, real quick, motorcycle dropped $2 and $50,000 clue sellout. How many clues would there be? And who was that? I just saw the name. Let me just go back down.
Sixth Emperor
Sixth Emperor
Tyrannus.
Tyrannus. First show in 3 months. Decker and Creepy, as always. Great watching your content. I don't know who the chick and the guy is, but they seem pretty cool and informative.
Thanks.
Ty.
Thank you.
But you know Black Myth Wuhan.
I don't.
It's the game with the guy. He's the monkey guy. He runs around. He turns into a cicada. He turns out of the cicada and starts beating things with the power pole.
I saw that game very, very briefly, but I don't remember jack shit about it.
Well,
Same.
it's based on Journey to the West.
There's gone into that state where he uses words, but they don't form sentences.
It's based on a
You
Journey to the West,
mumble-rapping?
and I'm saying that there was also another particularly Chinese historical kind of poison, and they were like, hey, I was watching this, it's really cool. A lot of people have been reacting to this, but they don't know anything about China, so they don't know a lot of the things that are here and subtle stuff. And we're gonna go through all that shit, and I watched them go through all that shit, and it was very informative.
Ah, you're sharing the informative Chinese.
Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. That's right. That's what it
I
was
said
called.
Sun Wukong.
Yeah,
I didn't hear you. Oh.
Black Myth.
But Decker was talking, so it's not hard.
I'm talking about the game Black Myth Wukong.
Dragon Ball Z? No. Dragon Ball Z was inspired by the Sun Wukong myth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, well, it's
the
called
monkey
Black
dog.
Myth Wukong. All right, let me look at this.
You know, I just had a thought, Thick Black Daddy. Maybe we should.
I got plenty of thoughts.
Maybe we should put Decker in a recording studio and just have him,
Constantly
have him
overtalk himself.
Have him ramble instead of beatbox to it, and then we'll have the next iTunes hit.
Decker is now the next mumble
I saw the
rapper on
trailer.
SoundCloud.
No, let me take that back. I did see this game in action. Okay, I was thinking of another game. I did see this game in action. It looks great. It was done by a game company in China. This is like the first game that they're making for, I think, like PS4 and PS5 consoles.
Yeah, they got a. They were experienced game developers, but they've broken off of their previous company to kind of form their own, and they're like 20, 25 people strong right now. And they put out this video trying to ask for more people to come on so they can finish the project, and instead what happened was everyone shared it around like, holy crap guys, this is going to be awesome. And then they're like, oh god, the water's not actually working right when people step in it. Oh, this is so embarrassing. This is, the cicada's 3D model is not as detailed as it could be.
On the Nimbus Cloud thingy.
Yeah.
You got them doing that. Action look good. It looks good. I actually hope it
Flourishes.
it does well. Yeah, it flourishes.
It grows and blossoms into a beautiful tree. And now I want to play Okami, but that's Japan, not China.
Close enough.
No, it's not. Two totally different cultures.
So we should probably do a Twitter poll at some point. I just have no idea what to do. We were going to do the thing with candy.
We can still do the thing with candy. We just
Should we do
still
the
need
thing with the candy?
Let's do the thing with the candy.
Let's do the thing with the candy.
We still need a candy for me, and we need to make need to give Decker a shorter candy name, Mr. Double Decker Delights. Actually, that could be the candy.
Nah, I got nothing. I was thinking of a chocolate. Of course I'd be chocolate.
Yes, we've already written yours. Thick Black Daddy Chocolate Lusciousness. Or Dark Chocolate
Can't
Experience.
see that in the bedroom.
Oh, God damn it.
Dark Chocolate
Or can I?
Experience. And I think I wrote down for Creepy's long-haired creepy guys, gummy creepy crawlies.
Gummy creepy crawlies. Man, almost got it out.
Yeah.
That did not sound right.
Okay, what's Thick
And
Black
that
Daddy?
has nothing. Thick Black Daddy Dark Chocolate Experience. Dark Chocolate Experience.
There we go. I think I like that one better.
You like that? The Dark Chocolate Experience?
I'm going to just go
Yeah.
TBD. I can't fit Thick Black Daddy.
Aw.
I can't fit Experience either.
XP! If we're all video gamers,
Okay,
we all
there
know
we
that-
go.
Chocolate lavender.
That's not a good flavor combination. Don't ask how I know.
It's not. What?
Double
Where's your
decker
mouth been?
delights.
How much? I'll stop.
No, it's, people like to try to do floral. There are people who like to do floral flavors in desserts, and lavender, if you do it badly, tastes like soap.
And Kat, you are.
I have nothing. I don't know anything yet. I can't think of anything. Everything I thought of was Kit
Yeah,
Kat
Skittles.
related.
Kitty cat Skittles.
No.
Vanilla Kit Kat.
Just
No.
Skittles.
It's hard, isn't it?
Mm.
Licorice,
Non-binary
Lunasa?
can. I hate licorice though.
Everyone does.
No, there are people who do like licorice.
I'm one of them.
I also know people in Deutschland. They actually like Holland. Their treat
People in
is-
Denmark can't watch the video.
People in Holland. No, there is a treat in Holland which is basically salted black licorice. I'm like, not licorice. Why is everyone going non-binary candy? I'm not non-binary.
I gotta pretend I know what that means.
It's a complicated thing. We'll talk about it later when you're older.
Sounds like math. Bye.
Cat's candy crayons.
You monster.
There we go.
You monster. Fine. I accept it.
30 minutes starting now on Twitter at DeckerShadow. Link being shared out real soon.
Hey, did you guys know there's a candy bar called Noggers?
Yes.
That does nuts.
There's a soda called it's either a soda or an energy drink called another term for a female lady part and or a cat.
Anyway, we got the
Yes.
we got the Twitter poll going. It's just go at it.
Dark
This is not-
moves.
Dark moves. Sugar cats. Why are all
Thick.
mine so freaking sugary? Yeah, do it.
Thick black
Everyone
moose.
likes sugar.
I should
Except
take
for
one of those
diabetics.
thick black moose.
I was about to say diabetics and those hippie families who don't believe in raising their children with sugar.
So what are the few things you can eat? Just
No, there are like parents who are like, we don't give our children sugar and artificial sweeteners because it's bad for little Timmy. It might give him the autism. And then you want to deck them. Or give him the ADHD. And I'm like, sugar and ADHD do not have a correlation. It just makes you hyper if you eat too much. I say, as I ate
well,
a moon pie
you do
earlier.
know what the H stands for in ADHD, right?
Yes. Yes.
Holocaust?
No.
Cat pups made with real marshmallows.
I'm going to hell.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What else?
Annabelle Lee, I remember Fago because I was a dirty Homestuck reader. Of course, I can never forget Fago.
Well, we got some supernatural TV shows coming up.
Is it supernatural?
Like the X-Files thing?
The X-Files thing, yeah. There is
Why is X-Files
a
remotely being
new
thought about being
X-Files
animated?
animated series in the works.
Actually, there
But-
might be some hope. I'd like adult animation.
However,
Uh-oh.
it's supposed to be a comedy series.
Is it supposed to be like Lower Decks, that
Yes.
Star Trek? Nope, I'm out.
An animated X-Files comedy series spin-off is on the way at Fox, Variety has confirmed. The project is currently titled The X-Files Albuquerque. It has received a script and presentation commitment at the broadcaster. That's what the article said. The show would revolve around an office full of misfit agents who investigate X-Files cases too wacky, ridiculous, or downright dopey for Mulder and Scully to bother with. Because, they're the only other agents in the whole agency. They're basically the X-Files B-team.
I already hate it. $12 says it's going to be animated in the same animated style as either Lower Decks or Family Guy, which I already hate that art style with a burning passion because it's lazy. Anyway.
It just makes you think of this thing that spun off for a while on Cartoon Network where everyone was using Steven Universe style animation.
I mean, OK KO is now canceled. Ended.
Good.
It was a good show.
Oh, 123784444 games. Drop $2. Decker, will you be opposed to do a live D&D game?
That would take like 10 hours.
Decker,
Yikes.
If
If
you
you
want
write
to
it-
play seriously.
Decker, my sessions last only 4. How do you get to 10? There's long periods of time with
Is that
shopping.
a rhetorical question?
I have the rule book.
So do I.
I read it.
So do I.
I notice that a lot of people don't read all the words and don't remember them too well. So we have to go through it over and over and over again.
That does sound like something that Decker would do, admittedly.
Okay, if we ever do a live D&D show, Decker's not DMing.
God
He's not the DM. He's not the GM.
Although I
He's
will say there is an easy way around this. We don't have to do it live like we're all in the same place. We can just do it like we're doing right now. We'll, run a campaign and run it live like we're doing right now, but we'll do it on Discord.
Yep. And guess what, Decker?
I have rule books for a reason.
I have rule books and monster manuals, aka the husbando catalog.
Also, broke Joker ATV dropped $5 saying, Decker, can you make a reacted 19 mask? They say be scared with perfect hair. Advertisement, bro? Huh?
I'm working on it now.
Filippo Trovato. But why is this in my recommends? I don't know, I'm sorry about that. YouTube be crazy.
YouTube keeps recommending me makeup channels when I don't do makeup. As you can see from my beautiful face.
Confused. I'm just still baffled over a 4-hour D&D session. What
Really?
are y'all doing? Y'all just murdering everybody off the bat?
You
It's
got
not
to
the whole
role play while you murder them. You gotta say
Like, what do you do?
how
Like,
your
hey, I wanna
character is jamming their knife in their throat. What are they thinking? What quips would come to mind? This is very important.
Trying
You
to figure
make a
out, like,
joke-
are you trying to, like, pet a dog? You roll like a 20, dog explodes? Like,
Technically, that would be under animal handling, and technically, that would be basically you do so well with that dog, he basically becomes yours.
Jason, that's what my name should be. Just Big Black Chocolate. That's what fucking fuck.
Big dark. Yummy. Anyway, no, it takes 4 hours, and it's not the whole campaign. It's just a session of the campaign, and the campaign currently we're going on is almost a year long. So, although there was a whole 20-minute sequence of a guy fighting another guy in a dick measuring contest, I mean, they were sparring. They were fighting. The guy and an NPC decided to fight each other as a sparring competition because they're both similar classes, and they were like, "Let's see how similar we are." Blah blah blah. Because
This isn't even my final form.
basically, you make a joke, but he's basically based off of Jotaro and Dio. You think you joke? His class is called the Summoner. It's basically Stan user. I just want to point out my character and the other NPCs and the other PC, we were sitting on the ground just making flower crowns while we wait for those two to stop measuring their dicks. just imagine.
Why? Decker
Five-
will win.
I don't want to know.
Anyway, we have another supernatural show for you. I mean, it's not
Is it-
supposed to be, but it somehow is.
Are you talking about the one that's being done with Sean Bean? No, wait, we talked about that one. Not Sean Bean.
I'm talking about the newly confirmed Netflix series Resident Evil.
Go on.
It is being written by the writer of Supernatural. And
I'm gone.
the synopsis doesn't exactly sound like Resident Evil, in my opinion. But it might sound like something else they've worked on. Here we go.
Why I think it's gonna be great value Walking Dead.
You think it's going to be Great Value Walking Dead? I'm thinking it's Great Value Supernatural and Walking Dead got together and made a weird, ugly baby.
You're kind of both right.
Decker, you can't do my evil face. That's my thing.
In the first timeline, 14-year-old sisters Jade and Billy Wesker are moved to New Raccoon City, a manufactured corporate town forced on them right as adolescence is in full swing. But the more their time they spend there, the more they come to realize that the town is more than it seems, and their father, editor's note, Albert Wesker, we presume, may be concealing dark secrets. Secrets that could destroy the world. Cut to the second timeline. Well over a decade into the future, there are less than 15 million people left on Earth, and more than 6 billion monsters. People and animals infected with the T virus. Jade, now 30, struggles to survive in this new world, while the secrets from her past about her sister, her father, and herself continue to haunt her. Does this sound like Resident Evil to anybody?
No. I'm sorry. Where's Barry?
What was Wesker's son name in Resident Evil 6? Was it like Jake something?
I can't remember.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
I can't.
You want me to go on the? I'm going on the wiki.
No, fuck that long-faced motherfucker.
I can't remember because I didn't play enough of 6. I did play a little.
You said Alan Wesker, right?
Albert
Wesker.
Not Albert. Albert. Family.
Yeah, because he had a son in part 6, but I can't remember his name. I really want to say it's Jake, but he didn't have Wesker's last name.
I'm trying to find it. Albert Wesker's child. Come on! I don't need to know about his betrayal.
Wesker!
Also, can I stress that Wesker's also one of my favorite villains of all time.
Jake Mueller.
There
Jake.
we go. Ugh.
Okay.
Man, that is violently white.
And Albert Wesker isn't.
I'm a little biased. Anyway, bah. Lucy Mom from Digimon is the same. I had this weird dream, and it was so funny because not only I had a dream about Digimon, but then I saw a meme based on that dream, which kind of weirded me out for a second. It was a meme that just showed a little puppy.
Oh,
And then,
I know that.
then it was a grown-up form of like a
mountain lion.
said dog, and then a washing machine with a Gatling gun attached.
Yeah, that's Digimon. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping for something like crazy, silly, camp, original Resident Evil, because I like that. Because it's based around like those old cheesy, campy horror movies that I like so much. It doesn't sound like that. And I don't have any hope, and I'm very weird that they're gonna do sexual undertones with the siblings. Like they did with like they did in Supernatural.
Hey, you never heard of Alabama?
They're not in Alabama, and they're Raccoon City, which isn't even near Alabama. It's like,
where is Raccoon City?
But yeah, the people are asking about Robotless Cop, and yeah, I found there's an article on Bloody Disgusting, but according to what I've read in it, there's no actual formal go-ahead.
It's in the Midwest.
But Neumeier hopes that MGM can find the right partners to give a pilot a try for the RoboCop that takes place before RoboCop, which, considering RoboCop is the origin story of RoboCop, it's kind of like watching the Batman. Here's Batman, but it's just Bruce Wayne in high school.
You mean Gotham?
Actually, no, he's not in high school yet at that point.
He's like in middle school.
When Bruce Wayne's parents die, he's still like elementary age.
So you're basically describing Gotham, which I'm not the biggest fan of, especially what they did to the freaking Rich Mob family.
As the site notes, think Gotham, but set in Delta City.
Fuck it. Later. Peace.
So we've got our X-Files that is X-Files Lower Decks. We've got our Resident Evil that is a reskinned Supernatural, and we have our RoboCop that's reskinned Gotham.
And Fast and the Furious in space.
That's
That's
the most original thing we got here. It's the most interesting sounding one. The one that I'm like, you know what? I'll watch this. I will if they have this a theatrical release. I'm gonna brave the redacted to watch this movie. It will be worth it. Vin Diesel.
So I'm assuming.
Rocket ship.
I'm assuming you guys took a peek at the Australian thing, right?
Yeah, I was kind of aware of it before reading the thing, and I'm.
Which I can't remember what it.
Google is feeding for us. The new rule.
Yeah, new rule threatens the free Google search and YouTube in Australia.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they're gonna have to pay for it.
Yes.
I'm like, if it's because of news-based things, well, ew.
It's like,
No, a Stephen King drinking game
if
is a special
news
thing.
content appears via a search engine, a proposed Australian law would require the company to pay to do that.
Nani? Can
Which-
someone explain it in simple terms like I'm 5, please?
I didn't dig up enough into this law to figure it out, but according to Australia's regulators, they responded with pretty much nuh-uh.
Like, literally, they responded with nuh-uh, or is this they explain to me like I'm 5 and dumb?
Australian regulators hit back, with the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission saying Google's characterization contains misinformation about the proposed law.
But why though?
So, in
Yeah.
layman's terms, nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Uh-huh.
How's it going, Chance?
Just-
It's going okay. The Jigsaw review got up. I don't know if you saw it because it's not suitable for advertisers, and YouTube likes to kneecap that going out. Funny thing though, like it went up.
Time you
It
read the
started
chat.
started going up. The Jigsaw review went up, and it started bringing in numbers, and YouTube's there saying, "It's a shame people just aren't that interested in this video."
I watched it.
And then so many people clicked on it anyway. They fought through the algorithmic demotion of the video to the point where YouTube's like, actually, it's doing about usual. It's doing usual.
YouTube right now is kind of mad at me because of my streamings, but let's see.
Now, there's a lot of people, like Jacques says, literally just clicked on something and I'm here. There's a guy from Italy earlier. We got 139 viewers. That's a lot higher than usual.
We've been raided.
No, we're not on Twitch anymore. They say you're not allowed to restream, so we're just on YouTube.
Maybe it's the YouTube equivalent of being raided.
I don't think you can do that on you. I'm wondering if this is the algorithm is like, yeah, sure, let's send this out to people, and actually no one is interested. Live and Wired is a very specific kind of audience. It's supposed to have a lot more audience participation, but we just discuss recent news in the entertainment industry, video games, the internet, movies. Supposed to be mostly movies, but I'm a video game nut, so. That's kind of how it works out.
Jason Best asked if you were an anime character, what character? I don't know.
Can I be Vincent from the Cowboy Bebop movie?
Are you good looking enough?
No.
Who Vincent is?
I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop. Sacrilege
I'm
holding
trying
up.
to. I think his name was Vincent. I can't remember though.
You
It's
talking
been
about
a
the
long
bald dude,
time since
No.
Cowboy Bebop. So
the bald guy who like pretty much commands the big ship.
No, that's Jet Black.
Oh, damn it!
Oh, and you're talking about the guy who was voiced by Steve Blum, which is the only thing of Cowboy Bebop fame I know.
I think so.
It's going to bother me now.
that's Spike Spencer.
Okay, no, that's Spike Spiegel.
Spiegel.
Spencer.
Spiegel, yeah.
So you go.
Is that their Spiegel or Spencer?
Who was the guy? The guy with the long black hair in the Cowboy Bebop movie.
Vicious?
Are you the villain?
No, Vicious was the bad guy.
No, Vicious was blonde.
Yeah.
Vincent Vollage. Oh, hey, I remember this guy.
So I got the name right. Damn it! Everyone just was like looking at me confused. I'm like, did I do wrong? My anxiety takes
Since I
off.
watched anything related to Cowboy Bebop? Okay.
I've never watched Cowboy Bebop.
What is wrong with you people?
Okay. I have a long ass list of animes to be watching right now, Mister, and My Hero Academia is on the top right now.
Review fast movies and please review Roadkill. That could be an interesting one.
Review Tire.
How about? Oh God, Tire. I was.
Are you traumatized now?
Yeah, I was thinking of
That guy in the
Showdown,
movie,
but
I
yeah,
just
let's
couldn't-
go with Tire. Let's
I
go
can't remember his name.
Tire. Yes, of course. No one's interested in Showdown. Let's watch Tire.
It's the only thing I could think. You know,
Now I have to review Tire.
Decker, am I just adding to your list every time I come onto this show?
Yes, Motorcycle US, you participate.
Hobo.
Pudok said he would be Bubba Bo. Is that enough bows?
Rumors they're trying to reboot the Jaws movies. I don't see a
Why?
reason to. I mean, is it like reboot? Like it's the first one in a while, and no one
Remembers the first one?
no one remembers the first one, or is it reboot like they're legit just going to remake the first one or do it differently and stuff?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Creepy is
What
gone.
happened? Creepy?
I ranted him out of existence.
He went to the restroom.
Oh,
Went to the little restroom.
Yeah, the little restroom, unlike the big restroom. Because
the big
has
restroom
changed
has
it.
a bidet in it.
Okay. Who counted it? Who had a bet on when he was going to mention his bidet at this time in the stream?
I powered butt cleaner. Solid.
But
no, Vincent was a cool bad guy from that movie, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
And that fight scene on the train.
Oh
Should I just-
God.
Never forget it.
It's okay. Breathe. I'm petting the screen. I've just now noticed I really should clean my screen.
Oh.
Can you do a
Dust.
Summer of the Hood where you review Hood movies? This is a certified Hood classic.
Okay, well, you're going to have to watch that one that has Snoop Dogg in it. Bones, I think it's called?
So,
Bones.
am I allowed to without Thick Black Daddy, or am I only allowed to without Thick Black Daddy?
I don't know.
Why
Think
do I have
back
to be there? Just watch the damn movie. It's just a movie.
I'm just trying to figure out what I am or am not allowed to do.
Yes, I've already
Say
done
the
the
N-word?
joke.
Okay. Figured it out.
I've known you for over 10 years. I'll still beat your ass if you say it. Unlike that one white bitch.
Anyway.
Well, I've already done that joke with Decker saying if he ever watches a movie that is a quote-unquote female empowerment movie, aka the Ghostbusters remake, he'd have to have me on there.
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying, Decker. Don't ever review the Ghostbusters remake.
It's a consulture on this. Why does everyone assume just because I'm black I'm gangster as fuck? I'm really not.
He has a 401k.
I'm
Is that
nerdy.
why?
First off, I'm nerdy as fuck. I'm a big car guy. I'm a big anime guy. I'm a big video game guy. I speak proper-ish. Proper, asterisk.
Yeah, speak properer than I do.
You haven't been reading.
So,
I was about to say you should read some of Decker's chats to us. We're still trying to translate them.
yeah.
I had a lot on my mind.
Decker, you had something about Skittles, your brain go boom. Something about nuts and bolts, brain go boom. We assumed you were drinking
I'm
Monster
thinking of
Energy.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh my god, he's Kazooie. No, he's Banjo. No! He's worse, he's Crash Bandicoot.
We got to talk about Crash Bandicoot 4 now, don't we?
Yeah. No,
Wait, that's a thing?
Yep.
Yep.
New Dog Prime donated £2 going, there's an asylum, Godzilla, Monster Island. Decker!
Why I have to get it now? I will use those £2 to get it. I assume it's not going to cost any more than that.
I wonder if the Asylum's done a freaking Gamera movie. Oh god, imagine if they did it, he'd die.
Oh my god.
Part of me wants to say
song.
no, they couldn't have, but at the same time, when they did Alien Origin, they churned that thing out right in time for when Prometheus was supposed to come out.
So you're
Prometheus
thinking
got delayed far past it, so they actually didn't get their here's it out at the same time slightly earlier. Oh, we're confusing all the grannies to buy our shit. Their timing was way off because of Prometheus's delay. But there have been times when Gamera has shown up, and here's a teaser. Here's the kid. Here he's grown up. He's got a camcorder. Here's Gamera showing up in high-end CGI glory. Gauss's eyes are bubbling and popping, and he's fire breathing everywhere. And it looks awesome, and then it doesn't come out.
Basement.
And if Asylum had seen one of those things and seen the coming soon, they might throw together a cheap fucking Gamera ripoff, get it out there.
You have
Oh.
basements in South Texas? Do you have a basement, Decker?
Hell no.
Florida doesn't have a basement.
Well, yeah, I think we're too close to the ocean. No, I
mine too much
I have a
sugar
violin
chips.
in my closet though.
This is a
I've been playing
semi-tropical
violin for
region that
2
used to
years.
be a swamp.
We're
Same
still
here.
a swamp.
Florida
Toyota
is
Supra.
a swamp. This is a swamp.
You know how you go to the beach and you dig in the sand until you find the water? That's Texas.
That's also Florida. Sugar sand. You
Southeast
basically
Texas, anyway.
apparently Brian McCain just mentioned something. Legendary Pictures is trying to get the license to Gamera.
Interesting.
You know,
Decker. We will now listen to Decker talk about Gamera for 4 hours.
Feels like
He'd be
something
alright.
we should have talked about on this show already.
Decker.
Toyota Supra or Toyota Celica? Well,
Decker.
let's go back to the late 70s and drive the Toyota Celica Supra.
I'm
I'm
Boy,
using this as
Gamera.
a cross.
I need to
Oh.
focus. I need to focus badly.
Decker, do what I do. Use a toy to help you focus.
In Decker's
Dave
house, that
Parsons,
could
the first
refer
time.
to a lot of things.
Valid point. I feel like I'm holding this Mothra like it's a freaking crucifix to protect myself from the demons.
Okay.
The power of Mothra.
64 gigabyte thumb drive. 64 gigabyte thumb drive.
That is tiny.
64.
That is a baby.
I'm on focus. Focus. It works.
Motorcycle US donated $2 going, Thick Black Daddy. Does Decker get an invite to the barbecue? You're being asked if Decker gets invites to the barbecue.
We'll buy some barbecue.
You don't buy it! You lovingly make it for hours upon end, staring into the void, the flames, and the smoke.
Now, don't take
Sorry.
that one.
Driving down the street.
I mean,
in a
you
Cutlass
can
442.
because it's like the thing with the barbecue pit is once it's going, it's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
So you may as well actually utilize the 4 to 6 hours the coals will be working for. Make a shitload of meat.
Kahlua pork.
I'm not an American car guy.
You're not?
No. I've been a Japanese car my whole life.
What about German cars?
What about them? The only American car I've ever had was a hand-me-down when my aunt lost her lost her eyesight, and I got kind of lucky with that because that was a Ford Taurus show, that super high output one, and yeah, I sold that thing very quick because I don't like American cars.
Aw. Also, apparently there's a Scream 5 coming. Creepy.
Sorry to hear that. 70% swamp, 17% Publix.
Publix. Do not insult my freaking state store.
No, it looks like Publix. It looks like he spelled like
It's
a French
Publix.
pubic hair or something. I don't
Publix.
Public.
Publix.
Yeah, Publix.
Publix. They have really great they have a really great deli, and they have a great sandwiches that are made there. Deliciousness. Don't insult my freaking store. They actually do
Rice
good
burners.
wages.
Yeah, we got 3
Sounds
minutes
like-
left on the poll.
Every time someone say rice burners, I just think they got hurt by a Honda Civic.
When I think rice burn, I think someone accidentally stuck their hands in still cooking rice, and then it fuses to their skin.
What about Italian cars?
I'm just here
ironically
like
enough, Ferrari.
I cook.
Decker, you did it again.
Rice ain't hard to make.
No,
You'd be
it's not.
surprised for some
Decker.
people.
Decker. Rice. I was basically thinking, have you ever made onigiri, Decker?
No.
Nobody's eating it.
Well, yes. Onigiri, to form it, the rice still has to be hot because if it gets cold, it gets sticky and clumpy.
Well, rice stays hot for a while.
Yeah, thank goodness. But yeah, I've made it, and I've semi-burnt my fingers doing it because it's like hot.
Need to
hot,
get the grill
hot.
glove.
You can't wear a
Lesbian?
grill glove because you need to use your hands and form the balls.
The
away from
silicone
me.
glove. Not the puffy little pillow glove. The silicone.
But back to what Eddie Herder said. The Ferrari 355 and the 787 in particular, Ferrari F40 are actually a pair of my dream cars.
I think
And
I'm
that's as
zoning
far as
out.
that go.
You're zoning out.
I just do a line of cocaine, you wake up.
What about cocaine?
You sound too excited for that. Never mind. Joke's over.
I'm doing drugs.
Russian
not-
cars. The only Russian car I can think of is the Lada.
What about Chinese cars? There are Chinese cars. There are Chinese
know.
knockoffs of established cars.
The
In
Chinese
China.
knockoff cars that are knockoff cars of China. Yeah.
No. There are Chinese knockoff cars that are basically the Chinese knockoff of like Italian cars and German cars.
Thick Black Daddy, reminds me, I need to ask you, exactly how much does it cost to paint an entire car?
What
on
kind of paint?
average, on average, your typical gloss paint from like a dealership can run you anywhere between $900 to $1,300. But it ain't that damn hard to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just lazy personally.
What if, say, for instance, there was a tree in your driveway and
No.
you decided the branches aren't that thick, and for several days you were driving back and forth through these branches, and you didn't notice until several days later because you're an absent-minded fool who doesn't wear his glasses often enough. But you just so happen to look like you have keyed your car every inch for the whole thing. Just
So Wolverine went ham on your car, basically.
Or Freddy Krueger. Broke Joker. Key West, it's basically, it's seen as a great tourist town, but if you actually live in Key West, it's not that great. There's a lot of towns that are like, oh, this is a great place when you vacation. If you are a local there, it sucks ass.
$400 at Mako. Okay.
Where's Mako?
And that comes with a big asterisk. In order to get that deal, you gotta bring your own like paint. A lot of it. You gotta bring your own paint. You gotta bring your own
Sprayer.
No, you don't need your own sprayer. It's paint, gloss, and what's the other thing?
Primer.
I forgot the other thing. Primer. Thank you.
Wow, painting rooms has finally proven useful. And actually, watching freaking Pimp My Ride so much when I was younger. Yes, I watched Pimp My Ride. Don't judge me. I like the ridiculousness.
I missed what you did, Decker. Now I'm curious. Oh well. But yeah, also I do have a homeboy who lives like 10 minutes away from me who could definitely hook your ass up for like dirt cheap.
Cool, because I have lots of dirt like that.
Especially considering your car is already red, and he just redid his car, so I know he has plenty of paint left over.
Doc says you can do spray paints, and that's pretty cheap. Don't do spray paints.
Don't do spray paint.
Every redneck out there thinks it's a good idea.
That's probably not a good idea.
There is. Do anybody remember the picture of that blue eclipse that I posted?
Keep in mind, my fender is still like that, and my bumper is still held on by shoelaces.
Wait,
That's
what?
impressive.
Well, it was better than what was holding me on before.
What was holding it on before?
Hopes and dreams.
A prayer? Gorilla tape?
Flex seal.
Hopes and dreams. It had that little tab, that little thing that was supposed to clip into that holds it for like a millimeter, but a little shake and it just falls off.
What do you want us to read, Amelia Valdez? Sand it down, primer, then paint it yourself. Or Half Thick Black Betty's friend. Yes, Decker. Sand my deck. Sand my deck. Wax on, wax off, Decker-san.
Hey, that would be racist.
Yeah, well, I was quoting a movie. I was quoting Karate Kid, which Cobra Kai is based on.
Yeah, I heard about that movie, and I'm like, what were they thinking?
We have 43 votes for the Twitter poll. It has finished.
Yeah.
The Live and Wired poll, which live and wired candy would you buy and or eat? At 43 total votes, coming with 7% of the vote, is Cat's Candy Crayons.
Told you I was last.
At
no one seen Crayola.
20.9% of the vote goes to Thick Black Daddy Dark Chocolate XP.
What I can get.
27.9% goes to, what the hell is this? Double Decker Delights. 44.2%, winning the day is the Gummy Creepy Crawlies.
Yay! Fun! Creepy ones!
God damn it!
It's because I went into the nostalgia of the creepy crawlers. That's how you do it.
I did not think I was gonna win. I was like, I honestly thought Thick Black Daddy was gonna get it. I figured Thick Black Daddy. I thought it would be Thick Black Daddy, then Decker, and then Cat, you or I would come last. One of the two of us.
Yeah, I expected to go last, especially with candy crowns. This is why I'm the creative one.
Ah, damn. Yes, John
The
Washington.
chat is in my Discord. I'm scared.
We're all kind of losers today. Damn it. Except for all of you who voted for Creepy and Creepy himself, I guess. Then you won.
Yes.
Man, that is violently green.
What is?
The cars that Eddie Herder put in my Discord.
Let me guess. Candy apple green?
Oh yeah.
God, it's an eyesore. Ain't it?
Sour.
No.
You see, the funny thing is, Eddie, I actually like looking at these cars. I would never own a car but I like looking at them in like car shows, stuff like
What
that.
if you got a car that was like mostly black, but had like a racing stripe of that color?
No.
Why are you against racing stripes?
No. What? Have you seen my car, woman? I literally take it to the track. Like what? Angry squeaks.
Did you angry for
TBD salty chocolate
chocolate
balls.
balls? Damn it!
God.
Damn it! I salty chocolate balls.
Those would have won. Those would have won.
Those would have won. 20 balls would have also won.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I didn't think of that one.
Oh.
But we do have some relatively major news if you care about next-gen gaming.
I don't.
Why not?
Because I have a PC that plays most of the freaking Xbox exclusives already. I have a Switch. And I don't have enough room in my house, my room, to have a PlayStation.
I have
My
an
friend-
Xbox One X with a desk fan, like rubber banded to it.
Again, MacGyvering.
I mean, the fan sometimes
Still actually
turns
work?
on.
It does.
I don't know how. Sometimes, like, if you keep it running long enough, the fan turns on, but I fried the voltage regulator, so it only knows how to turn on 100%. Or not at all.
Then.
It's pretty easy to tell when it's on, though.
I need
Decker,
Decker to
I
actually-
can't imagine you in a Dodge Challenger. Just saying, just based on what Broke Joker said.
Broke Joker.
Like I
Picture you
thought,
driving
like I
around a
imagined,
Chevy, you need
purple
to
Dodge Challenger
sell
with
car-
you and you hit a motor, the V8, blah, 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 and then your skinny white ass get out of it. They're like, huh?
What's the
Who dad is that?
An American sports car? An American sports car? I think it starts with a K. No, not K. A person who basically I cannot be called Raccoon Eyes because it associates with something really bad. He actually promised me like this really awesome American sports car if I learned how to drive, and I never learned. It was something. It was
My dad was really trying to shove the American muscle car thingy down my throat and just showed up to my house with a C7 Corvette and just like, take it for a drive. See if you like it. I was like, all right. I drove it. It was nice. I still don't want an American V8 car.
I actually saw this. It wasn't a Dodge Charger. It was a Dodge Challenger, I think is what it said on the side.
Uh-huh.
And this thing, I saw this a couple of days ago. This thing was bright purple.
Go on.
I mean, like the kind of purple that's almost neon purple. It was
Go
that
on.
color. Yeah.
Believe it or
Saints
not.
Row purple.
But believe it or not, that's a dealership
Yeah.
color.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the one that comes on the Dodge Challenger, the two-door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
that's
a
a factory color, believe it or not.
Wait, purple is a
I am sorry. I took one look at this and I was like, that was painted. That was just the first thing that sprang to mind. I honestly did think that was a
custom.
Yeah, that was a house job. I honestly did think that was a house job. I did not know that was a professional color. So I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Mother and grandma
Challengers
lied
and
to me.
yeah, you can get Challengers
Oh,
and Chargers
purple.
purple from the dealership.
Yeah.
My grandma lied to me. Okay, I'm gonna go through a moment. My grandma said you can never get a purple car, buy a purple car off the lot. I'm like, she lied.
How old is your grandma? You can get like them even back in the day.
No,
You know,
she-
when I was just still swimming in my dad's sack.
But yeah,
no. My grandma's like, you can never get a purple car. I'm like, or she was more like saying you shouldn't get a purple car because no one will take you seriously if you have a purple car. One of those things. I'm like,
can I talk about the
Purple
biggest
Challengers
news in
damn near like
next-gen gaming that's
iconic
come
and one
up
of the
this
most
week?
sought after ones. The older ones, mind you. One of the most sought after American cars.
Right.
That OG purple.
oh,
I
Decker,
wonder
do you want us to
what
not
the
talk
hell
about
was
cars?
doing in Mississippi then.
Decker, do you want us to not talk about cars or colors?
Cars
or...
and colors are fine. I was just like,
Huh?
so that Xbox.
All right,
What
I'm
color
reaching.
is
I'm
the
sorry.
Xbox? What color is the Xbox?
Black.
There's two.
There's
That's
two
As part of the news that popped up was the worst kept secret in gaming. The Xbox Series X is indeed real. Or the S. I get confused. I still get confused.
S is the one without the
The S is no
CD.
disk drive. It's
all
instead of a
digital.
1 terabyte SSD, it has a 512
Plum Crazy
gigabyte
Purple, that's what it's
SSD, and it also has much less GPU strength, less RAM, slower RAM. It's targeting 1080p targeting 1440p gaming, they say, but a lot of people assume actually 1080p. The Xbox Series S is the entry level, the cheaper one, all digital, $300. You can get yourself a next gen system. The Xbox Series X also had its price revealed finally,
Yay!
and that one is coming in at a smooth $500.
Wasn't there a rumor that PlayStation or Xbox, one of the two, whoever releases their prices first, the other is going to change them?
Well, it's been a long damn time that they've both just been kind of sitting there, so everyone's assuming that they're trying to see who announces it first, so the other can come in and undercut it. There is a rumor that the CEO of Microsoft has given the Xbox division the go-ahead that no matter what the PlayStation 5 comes in at, they are allowed to undercut them. And technically, even though we're like 2 months out, less than 2 months out of the release of the Series S and Series X, the prices are listed as estimated.
I hate when they use the term estimated.
Their price is not necessarily said to be final. And Sony is going to be having some kind of event this Wednesday. Whether or not they say a damn thing there is anyone's guess, but they're supposed to have an event this Wednesday. A lot of people are wondering what they're going to price the PlayStation 5 at. Some are assuming that they're going to undercut Microsoft. Others are saying that it's not possible, considering how much that system is estimated to cost, versus how much Sony can handle selling a system at a loss currently, versus Microsoft and their infinite pockets.
Microsoft has infinite pockets?
Compared to Sony.
Yeah. I was about to say, wait, as the girl using a Windows computer, yes, they got infamous pockets.
That's why they also don't really need you to buy like an Xbox. If you want to just buy the Xbox games on PC, that's fine. If you want to buy Game Pass for PC and play the Xbox exclusives on PC,
I just have no reason to own a console anymore, personally.
Broke Joker ATV donated $2, going, Decker, are you related to Joe Dirt? Maybe his cousin?
Probably not.
No, his hair's real.
Yeah, there's that.
Is it? I'm joking, Decker.
I mean, damn, that'd be a hell of a good weave. You can see right down to his scalp.
I was about to say, that's a really great lace front. Drag queens are jealous.
Oh my God, I'll never forget this one lady. I went to this little sandwich place around the corner from my house, and I watched this lady in line just sneeze her weave off, and I couldn't stop laughing.
And
then the best part is she gave no fuck. She picked up that weave, put it in her purse, and flipped everybody off in the store.
But yeah, so depending on who you are as a gamer, you can get a Series S for $300, Series X for $500, or you could get the all access fucking Xbox All Access financing plan and pay for it over the course of 2 years with Game Pass Ultimate, which comes out to a net savings of like $60.
And if you don't pick them, sorry,
I've actually had women say that they would love to buy my hair. I have stood in line at Walmart, for the cash register, and had just women at random tell me, "Oh my God, your hair is gorgeous. What do you put in your hair?" And I'm like, "Shams with conditioner."
Head and shoulders, my friend.
But yeah, the last question for Xbox that's on everyone's mind is, does it actually have anything to play on it?
No. I was gonna also make a joke saying for the Xbox payment plan, as long as you remember to keep up your payments, if not, the repo man shall come and take your kidney.
Yeah.
That covers 2.
Yeah. But.
Why do you keep asking for everyone's genders? Cut it out. It's weird.
I need a
Vodka?
new Xbox to replace my current because I don't like the idea that the fan only sometimes works. Now, if I get the Series X and I find out this fan only sometimes works in it, it's going to be kind of annoying.
It's okay. It's okay, Decker.
Well, I might have some fun tonight.
Why? Why?
No, there's a drag strip down in Baytown that's opening up for a Paul Walker meet, and you get free runs on the drag strip. And guess who just fixed the front end of his car?
And it's ready to fuck it up.
Yeah, probably.
Stop fucking things. Stop fucking things.
That girl's the only it's the only cardio I get.
Could you play Xbox and Xbox 360? Well, they do have the backwards compatibility with Series X and S. It's a little confusing.
So I can drop $2. Decker, which can I can use to kill zombie with?
What can I use to kill a zombie?
Oh yeah.
I've been proofreading apparently.
Well, it depends on the zombie and the rules.
Yeah, if it's a George Romero zombie, that means they're slow, but they're in massive numbers. If it's the speedier zombie, the runny zombies, it's not as high of a number, but they're really fast.
Then there's the zombies that annoy the hell out of me, where you decapitate them and, they're still coming at you. I'm like, how?
And then you have, like, the George Romero zombies, because I remember that there's a Left 4 Dead George Romero zombie mod, which is a pain in the ass. It makes hard mode really interesting, where they only die if you shoot them in the head. Everywhere else, it staggers.
Well,
I'm like,
that part in the fucking House of the Dead movie.
Which House of the Dead movie?
The first one.
Okay.
That pissed me off so much. Was the climax, the final climactic battle with Head Zombie Man, the one who's still smart. And they cut off his fucking head.
And he's still walking.
And his body's still attacking them. And his head's there like, hey. And then they stomp the head and the body dies. And I'm like, it was already disconnected!
Okay, see, I was gonna pull the whole, maybe a part of the spinal cord was still there, because you know that there was that chicken that lived for like a year with his head cut off?
Yeah.
And I thought maybe it's like that kind of scenario, but no.
Yeah. That's a fucked up existence, having no head.
Oh, they were saying which Xbox should we use to kill a zombie with?
Oh, which Xbox to kill a zombie with?
Oh.
Well, I mean, the Series X is a nice, hefty piece of machinery, and you could really clock in their head with it. But while that would work, it would be difficult with a lot of zombies. The Series S is much smaller, and it's got a thinner design, which means you can have more force on the impact with a quicker swing.
Which one is made out of strong material? Why not just get the original Xbox? That thing was a freaking brick and hurt. It was heavy.
Because you also have to have Conan the Barbarian around to wield it.
Well,
who's that asking about what can you kill zombie with? Hey, motorcycle, I got the weapon right here, buddy. All you need is a lighter and a good old.
that is not safe.
Is that paper lantern on your ceiling now on fire?
No, thank God, I moved it over there.
Okay.
You know, it's a really.
I thought that was a futon.
It makes you feel better. I was gonna say just get some Molotov cocktails. Just need some high grain alcohol, a rag, lighter. Whoosh. Bacon smell. Rotten bacon smell, but bacon smell nonetheless.
I feel like the Wii U would be a nice. Wii U's kind of hefty for its small form factor, light enough to swing around. It'd be similar to the Series S, but it's got more rounded corners, which would actually concentrate the.
Yes, but you need pointy corners to stab an eye.
Okay, then get the Series S to kill zombies with. God.
Just thinking of like Wii U nunchucks for some weird reason.
That would also be a very interesting weapon. Remember to put the strap on. Wait.
Why are we using the Xboxes as melee weapons, sharp corners, girth? You know, it'd be funny to see a zombie walk down the street with an OG Xbox just lodged into his like chest cavity.
I mean, I remember in freaking Silent Hill Origins, you could kill things with TVs. It was the same concept, except not television. Oh.
It's like, yeah, the Xbox Series X and S can run every Xbox One game except for the ones that require Kinect. They just
Of
run. Xbox 360 has to be manually done, but everything that's already compatible with the Xbox One will work on the Series X. Same with the original Xbox. It has to be a manual thing that pretty much you put the disc in, and the system, the Xbox One, will just download the digital version of the game, and your disc is your key to play it without having to pay for the digital version. That's how the backwards compatibility with original and 360 works. Which kind of sucks because that means if they haven't released the digital version, for whatever reason, usually a licensing problem, then it doesn't matter you have the disc, you can't play it.
Doc, the people who play Kinects were people who were thinking that those exercising those exercising games would actually help them lose weight, and children with way too much energy.
So yeah, I did like my Kinect. You remember
Which
that
one
part,
are you?
Star Wars Kinect, where you play as the what the hell were those things called?
Stormtroopers.
No, the big motherfucker that eats people.
Fuck.
Are you aware that when you try and describe something, you fail miserably at it?
How many things in Star Wars are big motherfuckers that eat people?
Oh, the giant sandworm is a very good example.
The ATSTs?
Yeah.
ATSTs?
Those are robots, they don't eat people.
Jabba the Slut?
He's a big motherfucker, but he eats little frog people, not like people.
Chewbacca?
Chewbacca can eat people, but he's nice.
Chewbacca's race, aka Wookiees.
Rancor, there, thank you. The Rancor.
Rancor, oh.
The one where you play as the
Oh.
Rancor with the Kinect, and you go like, and just grab motherfuckers and you eat them.
Oh,
And you bash the buildings, and you smack the planes out of the sky, and you pick up motherfuckers, and you throw them at other motherfuckers.
I admit I thought he was talking about the Star Wars Kinect dancing game where you could dance as Emperor Palpatine.
That's the same game, but a different mode.
Can I stress that that's been like my favorite thing? You reminded me of something from Monster Hunter World. I recently found out that you can throw monsters into
What?
other monsters in Monster Hunter.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what?
And it's
What?
been my favorite thing ever since. I've been months trying to
Perfect.
hunt a monster, get him down, get his health down low enough to throw him into another monster and kill him. That's been my goal, and it's driving me insane. I need help. Please send Jesus.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but Jesus is busy on line 1.
So yeah, I was like, I am personally looking forward to the Xbox Series X because I need to replace my Xbox desperately. Charlie's looking forward to it because the news on the DualShock 4 with the PlayStation 5 is fuck you. She's not allowed to play PlayStation 5 games with a DualShock 4.
How dare!
So
Wait,
it
why?
doesn't. The fact that we had to rip it open and solder wires into the board connected to a pedal for her to use. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that again, and hopefully not wreck the DualSense when we do it with like no guides on the internet right now on how to do it because it's a fucking new controller. So we're not willing to do that, and we're also not particularly excited about the new games exclusive to PlayStation coming out right now, like Ratchet and Clank and Miles Morales. It's like nice, but not a good enough reason to go out and buy this thing right away.
Isn't there like a rumor that there's going to be like either a remake or a new Sly Cooper game?
I don't know,
Dicker.
but either way,
Clearly no one
it's
cares
like,
for Sucker-
we
not
want
Sucker
to
Punch.
eventually
Sly
get a
Cooper.
PlayStation 5 for the single player exclusives, but other than that, there's no reason to rush out to get it. Whereas she's thinking jumping over to the Xbox because they got the adaptive controller, they got all kinds of shit for her. Like, jumping over this gen seems like the right choice to make. And we can play together and have fun.
And kill and rip and tear like a good happy couple.
That Serious Sam 4? Nah.
Serious Sam 4, I bought it already.
Bitch, what?
What?
I pre-ordered it on Steam. Why wouldn't I?
It's like I need to play a game of catch-up.
What about mustard?
Get you back of the bus. Anyway,
At least I didn't say mayonnaise.
Lone Dragon says, Thick Black Daddy, good to see you back.
yeah, last week I had a family emergency, so
Yeah.
there's that.
You didn't miss much. The Stephen King drinking game was a slog.
We actually did not drink that much. We had
Trust me, I joined you in spirit, because I drunk a lot.
No, you drunk more than us.
You drank more than us because that movie. I mean, like you would think that a David Cronenberg movie that's based off of a Stephen King work starring Christopher fucking Walken would have something happen in it for the last 10 minutes or so of the movie. But nope.
Let's see,
Oh,
how much
snap,
was
it's
it?
only $40.
20
Yeah.
shots. You did 20
did
shots.
20 shots in 100 minutes.
Mhm.
100
Ooh.
some odd. We died inside.
Yeah, but not alcohol poisoning.
Mm. We got so bored we started talking about my orange allergy.
I remember that.
We were so bored. We were like, what?
While
Can you run that by me
drinking,
again?
I am allergic to oranges.
So is
And
this all
she-
citrus fruit, or
Yeah, we
I
were
got-
oranges in particular?
So far, my reaction of me breaking out into massive highs and swelling up like a lobster when accidentally consuming oranges is only oranges. I'm fine with limes so far and lemons. Grapefruit I haven't tested, and other forms of oranges I haven't tested yet because I don't want to risk accidentally swelling my throat up and having to go to the hospital and explaining why I'm in the hospital with a swollen throat.
Well then,
I'm also allergic to orange blossoms. Why are we talking about my orange allergy?
Well,
you brought it up.
anyway,
Are you into
I was
ATVs?
something I was. Oh wait, that's right.
I hate to break your heart again. Not into ATVs. I did recently get a 2005 Yamaha R6 though.
Oh, Motorcycle US wants to know something, Decker. When are you going to build Charlie a weaponized wheelchair like a good boyfriend?
I'm
Now
working
we're
on
asking
it.
the real questions.
But we also had another question of who the woman in the wheelchair was, and that would be Charlie. That would be my fiance.
Sorry, fiance.
That's why. That's why
I just call him wife. I just say husband and wife at this point. Y'all been together long enough.
Well, if she's
Yeah.
on SSI, you can't technically call them that because we.
If we were to just call ourselves husband and wife, then that might be considered a common law
Mayor.
marriage by Texas law, and
Saw you say it the
then
first time,
that-
Timothy. Shut up.
There would be like all of her benefits, like,
Oh yeah, good point.
and we can't really afford that.
No, we can't.
So when
you
y'all
have
gonna
to
accidentally
move
give me a
out for it.
godson?
So you have to move out for like a night every 7 years or so.
No, it's more like basically they can't.
The common law changes state to state.
Yeah.
But in Texas, last I checked it, it's pretty much all you have to do is agree that you're married. You just have to agree that you are husband and wife and just introduce yourself that way to people around you. And if anyone asks, that's what you are. If anyone asks either of you, that's what you are. And that's that. That's common law marriage in Texas.
And it's not like they get so serious that they check like online videos and online social media where you're going like, let's just say you on your Instagram puts up a picture of you and Charlie and you go, me and the wife. The government isn't that crazy to check your social media.
Generally
right?
not, but technically they could. But still, we're not married.
Yeah. Oh God, Becker's now having to check his Instagram and check to make sure he doesn't.
No, I have not done.
Thanks, I just checked my Instagram just now.
Get off my Instagram, thick black daddy.
But yeah,
Never.
Get off.
I'm trying.
Charlie wanted to make sure that people realize that she's a she this time. Because since introducing herself as Wheelchair Myers, in the full jumpsuit,
Yeah.
there have been some areas of confusion. Because it's just human form in wheelchair. So some people don't know, and they just assume male, and that she's like, ah.
Oh, good. I'm not breaking the law because I don't have a boyfriend in the same house as me for 6 months. Someone just told me what the Florida common law marriage was.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm safe because I don't have a boyfriend.
Also, there were also those videos that you posted, Decker, of yourself dressed up as Myers in the full jumpsuit with the mask dancing. So I'm sure those confused some people too.
Yeah.
There's also the videos of Decker in full in drag, and those also confused people.
Yes. Yes, I am very proud of the mark I have left on the internet.
Your orange boobies.
They were coconuts.
Think of Cheeto flavored Decker nipples.
Now, I had to put like paper towels because those things scratch real bad.
Yes, do what teenage girls did. I didn't, but
not me.
Did.
Can Charlie walk? Technically, yes. Just technically, no. Like in the sense of can she move her legs and can she stand up and take a step? Yes. But by the time the second step rolls around,
fact
is probably gonna have some problems. And it's really just much better, much more mobility, much more freedom in a wheelchair.
Lone Dragon's shipping me with freaking Thick Black Daddy. Joy.
That's been going on for a while now. When did you first?
We also had a ship. No, there was
That's my
a
first
ship.
time hearing about it.
No, there's like a mini ship. Wasn't there like a mini ship war between me and Creepy and me and Thick Black Daddy? And people were like, "No, Cat and Creepy because it sounds better."
Creepy cat.
Pineapple pizza's a crime against nature?
Yes, they are.
I'm not necessarily the fan of the pineapple on the pizza, but
pineapple.
I will eat the pineapple on the pizza because it's still food. And well, I mean, I don't know if it's just my position of, hey, I grew up literally starving, that if it's not that bad. But also, Charlie likes the pineapple on the pizza. Though I'm there saying, like, well, it does make sense in the sense of sweet and salty go together relatively well, commonly, and she keeps telling me if it's not sweet, I'm like, it's fucking pineapple!
Decker, you kind of sounded like Deadpool for a minute when you talked about sweet and salty. Pizza, pineapple with olives.
Honestly, Decker's voice is how I can imagine Deadpool sounding. I'm being serious right here, right now. I think that Decker's voice would be good for Deadpool.
Nice. I should see about doing some voice work for a Deadpool audio manga.
Get a job.
Technically, you would do like a. There used to be a thing where it was like animated comic books where they would have the
comics, yeah.
Yeah, and they would have voice acting and like, yeah, motion comics, like, and there would be like minimal animation, like the occasional head bob or power usage. I remember there was actually a series involving the X-Men, and I watched it for a while, and then I stopped watching it for a while because of reasons of I forgot it existed.
And John Washburn says Googling Decker Shadow's wife pulls up Nico twins. It's like, yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
That was also never true.
Now they're all talking about the best combination with pineapple on pizza. What broth have you brought us, Decker? What's broth?
As a professional fat ass, I don't give a shit. I'm getting my stomach full.
See, I like my pizzas with mushrooms and olives and
Mushrooms
I love mushrooms.
and olives.
I love olives.
and
I had a
steak
I
and chicken and pretty much bell peppers, red and green. Pretty much, if it goes on a pizza, I'll eat it. I'm really sad because it's like anchovies has such a bad rap in so many 80s movies, but I can never find it, and I really want to try it, but no one actually sells that.
Decker. See, there's this thing called homemade pizza. You could make your own pizza with anchovies on them.
You see, that requires a functioning oven.
Okay, Decker, you could also buy a pre-made pizza, a cheese one, and you can put anchovies on top of it and put it in the oven. That's what
I said no oven. Like, oven, no work.
Make an oven! Make a brick oven! Do what the Italians did! Put
You know,
bricks-
I technically could. But I'd had to fix my mower today.
Olives and mushrooms. Yo, ban this guy.
No, olives,
What?
mushrooms, and pepperoni. That was the pizza I had today. It's delicious.
No. He said he hates olives and
Oh.
mushrooms. I'm like,
Oh.
what? Yeah, no, ban that guy.
Motorcycle US donated $2 going. How is that dog you saved, Decker?
Dutch is doing well. Dutch is staying with Nico Twins.
Is he
So,
still huge?
oh yeah, he's
Oh,
absolutely
I'm with
massive.
Christopher. I love Supreme
He
Pizza.
is-
That's what it is.
He is the biggest damn dog.
Are you sure you didn't accidentally adopt a hellhound?
I don't know, because he's got that pattern on his coat and he's got a black face.
See, this is not helping the whole hellhound theory.
Blackface, you want to fight?
No, we are not dressing up that creepy as the Terminator.
Yeah, I saw Dutch I saw Dutch like a week ago, and he was doing well, so that was nice.
Okay,
Brian.
Broke Joker TV went, and ATV went. Can we get Decker? Can we get you and Kat to sneak into Creepy's house and dress him up as the Terminator for Halloween? LOL. Well, there's this thing called a plague going on, and we can't really travel.
I mean, we could travel. Like, if I stay to the back roads and go to Creepy's back roads, we could probably meet up in person.
Yeah, but what are the odds that you would actually be able to successfully navigate through these back roads?
Google Maps are a thing.
Google Maps doesn't identify half the back roads, dude. They don't even identify like a good fair amount of roads in my area.
I just like when I was coming back from evacuating, and I was using Google Maps to navigate, and I was like, okay, don't go to I-10, because I know I-10 is going to be completely packed. And every fucking intersection I came to, Google Maps was chiming up like, hey, you want to make a right and go to I-10? I'm like, no!
You know you can reroute the traveling. You know that, right?
I did, and it kept suggesting going to I-10 instead, because it's like, hey, there's a little congestion in front of you. I'm like, yeah, but I-10 is actually completely shut down for this section.
Decker sold his soul, and all he got is a hellhound. I mean, it's a puppy. It's a hell puppy.
I'd throw a Pokeball at it.
It's not freaking. I almost said Cerberus because that's the name of my freaking Houndoom. Yes, I named my Houndoom Cerberus. Until there's an actual Cerberus dog, it's gonna be Cerberus.
No judgment here, I think. 3-year pregnancy? That sounds like a terrible movie. I'm about to Google it.
You're Googling up 3-year pregnancies.
Well, it's a lot better than what's on my Google right now.
Well,
on your
anyway,
What's on your Google?
we do have some good news.
Do we?
Yes.
Do we, Decker?
You know how Nintendo came out and said, hey, you can have these awesome Mario games in one big package for a low, low price, but we will delist it.
Excuse me. Think Like Daddy looks like he just looked into the freaking Ark of the Covenant.
What's up? What's going on?
He was looking into the Ark of the Covenant.
I say, you know how
Yeah.
Nintendo was like, hey, here's all these games that you've been asking for, you want it to be amazing, you would like it, by the way, we're going to delist it. You know
why
that?
Nintendo is like that?
Well, remember another game that got delisted?
They're afraid of piracy or something?
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim versus the Universe.
I love that.
Yeah,
I like Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, has been officially announced to be coming the fuck back.
Yay! Wait, is it only on Switch?
From the article, Ubisoft says the digital title will be available holiday 2020 for Google Stadia, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Windows PC, and Xbox One. It will be a complete release that will come with the DLC added to the original game, including Knives Chow and Wallace Wells as playable characters. No word on a physical release, however. And everyone everywhere is begging for a physical print of this game to come out.
We're all
Because that's
begging
one
for
thing that didn't happen the first time, and then whoopsie daisy, it's been delisted. Sorry about that. And everyone wants this game and can't fucking get it.
Oh, I know another game that had that issue. The Deadpool game. Does anyone remember the Deadpool video game?
No.
Nice 7 out of 10.
Thank you.
It just whisked away into the internet.
Yeah, it
Big
was
Black
the way.
Daddy just looked up blue waffle.
Nope.
Doc, I'm gonna let you know something, and I don't know if I told you guys this either, but fun fact, I was one of the original authors for Rotten.com. Blue waffle ain't shit to me.
I was about to. No, I love how the one guy's like, look up blue waffle. I'm like, dude, how old are you? I've been around since the early age of the internet when you had to use a phone to look up the stuff. I know what blue waffle is.
Yeah.
It's a waffle that uses blue cornmeal flour.
Anyway.
Not.
Anyway.
But
It's
yeah, but
physical
Deadpool
version of Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
So yeah,
That would be very nice.
Yeah, so much excitement for that game, am I right?
I'm excited for Scott Pilgrim. I like the Scott Pilgrim series.
Streets of Rage did it better.
I feel like
Okay.
that it should have been Ubisoft's One More Thing though during their show.
One more thing.
Because they did have a One More Thing, because every fucking game show has to have it now. But their One More Thing was like a spiritual successor to Steep. It was this. It looked nice. It was this extreme sports kind of downhill racing battle royale thing.
And you lost me at Battle Royale.
Well, it's like 100 players going at the same time competitively.
Again, you lost me at
I
Battle
played
Royale.
that game is because I had an itch for SSX. It did not fulfill it.
Yeah, but
You can get a cream for that.
But yeah, so they showed off that, which looked like an interesting game. It looked fun enough, but I was like, it shouldn't have been the One More Thing, because no one's going to be jumping up and down excited over this. Why was Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, coming back just one of the side things that they had like as filler before the One More Thing of you can race downhill with 100 people?
No, I didn't know that was a demand for the game.
Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. I think there was like a semi-resurgence, and like there was a semi-Scott Pilgrim resurgence, and people found out about the game, but the game was not available, and I guess.
The game just
They got a lot of late bloomers. Gotcha.
so many things. Like every time the future is digital, and every time someone was trying to say how you don't have to worry about ever losing your games, Scott Pilgrim versus the World is one of the first examples people pop up with. Like, hey.
Yeah,
Delisted.
it's usually the Scott Pilgrim game for me, or it's again the Deadpool game, because I was planning on getting it, and the day I decide to get it is the day it gets pulled off of Steam.
I was told for a while to get that I should play the Godzilla game on PlayStation 4. I could never find it.
Like that.
Found out.
No.
I don't have a choice. I can't. 6 months. 6 months after the game came out, they delisted it.
Decker, the game was shit. Like
I
literally.
understand, but I never got to play with this shit.
Do you want to watch a video of someone playing this?
I mean,
shit
just
and
because
playing-
a movie's bad doesn't mean they just take the movies away and you're never allowed to watch the movie again.
You're never allowed to watch The Room again, Decker.
No!
Yeah, motorcycle.
That's the only bad movie I can think. Decker, you can no longer watch the Birdemic series.
Ah! I've been scrubbed from the internet. Scrubbed.
These people are over here flexing their ages and shit. I say thank you for making me feel. I'm
Why?
over here I'm over here panicking at the age of 33. I'm like, to my wank. No.
And then you hear people talking about how they're like in their 50s and 40s, and then you're like, I feel young again.
Much.
Yeah.
Youth.
Yeah, there's
But no,
a guy in our group who's like 16, and I mentioned something that he would never have gotten. He's like, I don't get that. I'm like, what do you mean? I wasn't alive back then.
I like the movie a lot. Never read the comics. Hate me later.
I
Scott
guess
Pilgrim?
that's that.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, I like the movie a lot. That's one of the few movies that I can watch again and again and again for some weird reason.
Fun fact: the comic series wasn't even done yet. While they were working on the movie and the comic series at the same time. Like that's why the ending of the comic series is completely different than the movie, because the movie finished before the last comic came out. And the writer was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing this for the ending, so you can put that in the movie." And then like he wrote something completely different, and the final book came out before the movie, and people got mad and thought that the movie guys were actually basically, messing up the canon. When in reality, that was originally the planned ending, but then the writer decided to do a different ending and didn't send a memo out.
Oops.
It's a cute little Scott Pilgrim fact I learned. And now you all know it, audience.
Yeah, Doc, that the X-Men Origins Wolverine game was so much better than the movie. It doesn't even come. It doesn't even come
I mean,
close.
wasn't Logan naked in that one? Or was Logan naked in the other X-Men movie?
Maybe you wish he was naked.
Yeah. You know, this movie would be a lot more interesting
like-
if Hugh Jackman was running around butt naked in his...
Logan was
'Cause I
naked in Days of Future Past.
Yay.
Yeah,
And he
because
wasn't...
I remember playing through that game, and it was like I remember being impressed
Yeah, broke
with
Joker
the 360.
ATV.
The fact
Nah,
when you
I
take
still
if you take
have-
enough
yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
God damn it, Decker! When
Wait.
you take enough damage, you can actually see the adamantium skeleton
I
and
love
like layers of blood and skin on Logan Wolverine himself.
It's like,
And do you like-
that's what
And
my
then it
beating
slowly
heart
healed
looks
over
like.
time. It actually healed over time in layers, so you actually see muscle come on top of the bone, then the skin.
So it's like a really cool, like, you know, the slow healing system that actually something that actually works. You know,
Yeah.
like the healing over time thing that a lot of shooter games do. Like, suddenly you're healing as long as you duck behind this corner. But the
And
Wolverine...
look, once upon a blunt ago, I was just talking to my friend about that. It's like, how come you could just take like a couple of bullets? Like I was looking at a Call of Duty player for some weird reason. He took like a couple of bullets. He was in severe like pain, danger of dying, and then like 3 seconds later he was Gucci. I'm like, hey, y'all stop that. As a person who's been shot, it doesn't work that way.
Although, didn't they say for the Nathan Drake one, you're not actually dying, it's your luck's running out and you're gonna die when you're
I
actually...
saw that stupid ass shit. I was like, shush.
Yeah.
He's just no Nathan Drake is just a homicidal Indiana Jones.
Oh, please. Indiana Jones was also a little hot.
Ooh. Ken maybe
What?
says that Logan got his dick shot off by the Punisher in the comics.
Yeah!
Ow.
Twice as
He's
big.
also had the metal ripped off of his skin ripped out of his
You almost
body.
said Batman. You almost said Batman. I heard it by bit and Yeah,
No.
I remember that
I just
comic that
im-
Magneto was all
imagine,
like
Wolverine when he's born. Like, his powers weren't manifest yet, right?
No, they manifested. If you believe the
Okay, good, because I'm just thinking, like, of the poor doctor doing the circumcision. Like, God damn it!
So there's a origin comic for Wolverine that came out way before X-Men Origins Wolverine, which was used a lot for the inspiration. Where basically he was from like the 1800s, if I remember correctly, and he was like a very sickly child. But then after his father got killed, which was an emotional moment that activated his powers, we all know the spiel. His claws came out, and then he started feeling better because his healing factor finally kicked in. So, yeah, and his name was actually James Howlett from the Howlett family, some rich Canadian people, and then he went under the name Logan, which is actually the name of one of the farm hands that he was friends with, and
Yeah, I should get Predator Hunting Grounds. I should get it on PC.
something
yeah.
like that.
Hi, welcome to Cat
Yeah,
Knows
we
About
remember.
Wolverine and really, really his sack.
Oh yeah, and Brandon, I played Comic Zone when I was a kid. Hated that game. They made that game ridiculously hard for no reason.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I beat it, it took me like 6 hours to beat, only to find out that it's really just like a 30-minute game.
No, we're not talking about X-Men Origins, the movie. We're talking about the comic series, which is actually now officially stated canon in the Marvel-verse.
See, I remember starting off in Comic Zone. It's like, oh, this is cool. This looks so nice. It's animated so well. I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to fight this guy. I got a pet rat. Go, pet rat. He flipped the switch. That's so great. Big bastard just came and killed my pet rat.
What game are you talking about?
Comic Zone.
Oh yeah, and every time you punch something, it took away from your health. Whether it was a wall, an
It's
enemy.
like, here's this big steel wall in the way. You got to break it down. Okay. Ah, God. Oh, punch it 7 more times. Or you could use that as explosive. I already did on the last steel door. Well, punch it down then.
Yes, we all know Nightcrawler was born blue, but that's a weird thing involving Aziraphale? His dad. It's a weird demon thing, long story. I love how I'm sort of kind of getting schooled in comics right now, apparently.
Kennedy, is that what was it? X19, X18? I forgot her name. Like experiment number that.
X-23.
X23, yeah.
Laura.
Lorena.
Kinney.
Please buff Wolverine. Dark Souls before Dark Souls? You mean Demon Souls?
Demon Souls?
Yeah, Demon Souls is so fucking.
Isn't that game getting a remake?
Yeah,
Or
Demon
like a
Souls
re-release
is
or
being.
something?
I don't know if it's going to be a PlayStation 5 launch title, but Demon Souls is being remade for PS5, and I'm thinking, are they going to keep it as hard as they originally did? Because if they do, it's going to piss a lot of people off.
Well, the problem is, are they going to keep it just the same way it was, or are they going to fix it into Dark Souls?
I assume they're going to make it more
They're
Dark
gonna-
Soulsy and make it easier.
Yep, and we will now be hearing Decker's car rant after he gets the game.
But anyway, in terms of things also coming back that people are like, yay, The Haunting from 1999 is going to be re-released on Blu-ray from a 4K transfer. But it's not going to be re-released on 4K Blu-ray as far as I can tell. They're just going to be using a 4K transfer as the master to release it in 1080p, which will be a good-looking 1080p, but...
What's The Haunting? I can't remember. Too many movies. Which was The Haunting? Is that the one with Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Yes. The limited
yeah.
edition Paramount Presents Blu-ray disc is presented in collectible packaging that includes a folded image of the film's theatrical poster and an interior spread with key movie moments, newly remastered from the 4K film transfer supervised by John DeBont. The Blu-ray also includes a new filmmaker focus with the director, access to a digital copy of the film, as well as the previously released vintage behind-the-scenes featurette hosted by Catherine Zeta-Jones, and original trailers.
Yeah, that one's the remake of that classic black and white movie, which apparently some people think is better. Some people think that this one is better. I'm staying out of it. Catherine Zeta-Jones plays a woman who likes women and men.
Hey, it's the new millennium!
Yes. Yeah, Liam Neeson was in The
Multitasking.
Haunting.
Do you listen to Powerwolf?
Was he?
I do not know who Powerwolf is, so I'm going to have to say no unless they have come on in the background and I did not
Rock
realize.
band.
There's a rock band? Powerwolf?
I don't know. I said sounds like a band from the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a band that's trying to sound like a band from the 80s, but they're actually somewhere in the mid-2000s trying to cash in on that nostalgia grab.
Lordy!
Oh,
Okay. Stop, Lordy. Stop it, Decker. Stop with the Lordy love. Stop with the evil love for Lordy.
Uncharted film? Yikes, Batman.
Give me points for the title.
So she plays herself, Cat? Asks
What?
Motorcycle US. Catherine
Oh, yeah.
Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Ah, thank you, Naksu Cow.
We're loved.
Watch The Punisher on Netflix? Nah.
I don't watch Netflix.
Decker doesn't
Netflix
have
watches
Netflix.
him.
It's too close to TV for my liking. Thank you very much. But
It kind of annoys-
I do own the on DVD the old TV series that I like.
If you say Sledgehammer. Decker.
That's exactly what the hell I'm talking about.
I don't know what's more annoying now, him talking about Sledgehammer or him talking about his bidet.
I could talk about Sledgehammer on my bidet.
Decker, we would get kicked off the internet. No
Power metal
toilet.
band. Oh, that was close.
Power.
It's
Well,
not
that
just
was
any
all-
toilet. It is the best toilet.
Well, if Decker doesn't have a Netflix, that means me and Creepy can't do our torture plan. Hmm.
I think Charlie has Netflix.
Okay, good. Torture plan still ahead. Yay!
But you're gonna have to torture Charlie too.
Netflix.
And that's just mean.
I binged Cobra Kai. Yeah, I did the same thing first season. It got me hooked immediately.
Wasn't Cobra Kai a YouTube TV exclusive that no one watched because no one watched YouTube Red? Was it Red?
Yeah, it was like YouTube Red or something like that, and you have to like pay for the rest of the episodes. And you're like, yeah, no.
And then Amazon picked up like, you are ours now. You are our child.
And
Who
then,
is messaging
and
you?
actually, when Cobra Kai came to Netflix, it became like the #1 most watched show on Netflix for a good while.
So status of meth gators. We're still securing the meth.
I'm not providing you meth, Decker.
Yeah, I'm only good on the marijuanas, kinda.
You are now. Anyway, the I keep trying to convince Creepy that we need a power lifter lawnmower.
And as your financial advisor, I said no.
Cat keeps telling me that a mecha robot lawnmower doesn't make sense in the time or the setting, and is completely out of budget considering I want it to actually be functional because I want to
Because the
keep it.
man, we've told him this, and he won't. One day we're just gonna do it.
Why in Cock's name do you need a $3,600 lawnmower?
I told him it wasn't in the budget.
3,600. That's not much.
It is in my department.
All right, listen here, white privilege. Now I want you to just pull that out the ass.
But 3,600 is how much it costs if I want to replace just the lawn mowing chunk of my lawnmower. The rest of the tractor is extra.
Pull Punisher and Daredevil off the off Netflix due to some weird contract issues.
It involves something because Marvel is owned by Disney.
Licensing! Damn it. But also, speaking of things getting shit canned, there's a
the
sequel.
Power Mower.
There's the sequel to Legendary's Texas Chainsaw Massacre that's being worked on.
Again?
Yeah, they're working on it again because the sequel they were doing. I'm just gonna read the excerpt from the article. A week into production, and there has been a major behind-the-scene bloodletting on Legendary's sequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Directors Andy and Ryan Tohill have exited a film that was a week into production in Bulgaria over some creative differences. Sources said the abrupt changes was made because financier Legendary didn't spark to what it saw. Again, that's actually copy-pasted from the article. I didn't write the wrong words. That's what the article said. So Garcia will be reshooting from scratch. They fired the directors, trashed what they filmed, hired a new director, and are starting the fuck over.
Oh, God. Also, Eddie heard it most likely won't go on Disney Plus. It will go on the other Disney-owned channel. Yes, people, this is a shocker. Hulu is owned by Disney. So it's most likely going to go on Hulu.
Oh, that reminds me. EA Access is going to be rolled into Game Pass Ultimate.
Are you shilling again?
At no additional cost.
And there's the shilling.
No, we talked about The Boys earlier. None of us really watch it. I tried.
It's
nah.
After seeing so many freaking people trying to be like the Watchmen and try to do quote unquote realism in a superhero sense, and the realism and stuff, it's too depressing.
Did you know that Game Pass Ultimate gives you access to over 200 games on console, over 100 games on PC, and soon it will give you access to EA Access, all for the low price of $15 a month?
It sounds like he's reading it. He really got it like that memorized. He got that shit memorized.
We're not sponsored, by the way, and if we were, this would actually make more sense, and I wouldn't be as annoyed.
True.
The power of Mothra compels you.
They're all true.
Maybe Microsoft will send me a Xbox and just be like, hey, here you go, thank you. But no, they know I'll buy it. They need my money. They're like, hey, this motherfucker's just going to pay us. So fuck it. They're not going to send me one.
Dude, Ken Mabby, as much as I like hoisting my colors, apparently certain cable companies are catching on when people hoist their colors, if you catch my drift.
Isn't that a violation of the Fourth Amendment?
What?
Isn't that your private information that's being looked at without a warrant?
Technically, yes, but it's like, basically Comcast does this thing where it's like, I'm just going to say Comcast, it's my cable company, going, we noticed that this site is known for could possibly be harmful, and we're concerned about your safety, and and we're like, you only do that for websites that may or may not be allowing me to hoist my colors, if you catch my drift. I love how people go, why do you say hoist your colors? It's fun to say. It's either that or say pretend to be freaking Johnny Depp.
Either way.
Captain Jack Sparrowing over here.
Is he single yet?
Who, Captain Jack Sparrow? Yes. If you're talking the actor, no clue.
I know he was having he was physically being abused by his wife.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure she's gonna come back for the Aquaman 2 movie because of that.
the weird thing is, it's like their relationship is like 20 levels of bad. She's mean to him. He's mean to her. Words are said, and it's like a soap opera. Yeah, you could use a VPN and use proxies like that, but VPNs cost this thing called money. And
Who got that shit, Decker?
yeah, Decker.
Your $3,600 lawnmower. Who the? Anyway.
Mr. Bidet owner.
A bidet is an investment.
It is not an investment.
Now that I think about it, I can't really talk considering I have a over 500 horsepower car. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a little bit more news, but it's not good news. It's not YouTube news, but it's not good news.
Been avoiding it because it makes me sad.
Yeah.
What?
We have two
hoping you forget
in
about it.
in memoriam this episode.
Should I break out the 21 gun salute?
I have the guns.
Do you have 21 of them?
Well, I did, but boating accident.
Wait, what?
It's a shame, really.
Did you fight Jaws?
Doc Snake dropped $5.
Snake dropping $5.
No comment.
That's the
But
one
thank
thing you read in the goddamn.
We have one job on this lousy stream. It's stupid, but we're gonna do it, Decker. I quoted Galaxy Quest again. Damn it.
It's a French invention that shoots water at you, but how much more French can you get?
Wasn't the it gives you a nice warm croissant.
I enjoy it with a cigarette and a baguette.
No, croissants, you pig. You don't do baguettes in the bathroom. What's
How
gonna
was that attitude?
You eat a nice warm buttery croissant and let the buttery goodness go down your throat.
Get the sad news out of the way.
And
I
then
do feel like we've all been low-key avoiding it.
Yeah.
because I don't want to talk about it.
Go ahead.
As we all know, Chadwick Boseman passed away due to cancer.
Prostate. No, not prostate.
Colon.
Well,
Colon.
colon cancer. I was trying not to say that for a reason.
Oh, sorry.
He had cancer while he was filming Black Panther. Did he not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
did.
It was stage
That's a
3
tough motherfucker.
he died from.
Well, I was going to say, that's when I read that. I was like, holy shit, that means he had cancer while he was filming that movie. That is
all the movies he did from I think it was late 2015, early 2016. He had cancer.
And he didn't tell anyone about it because he didn't want to be known as the actor with cancer. He wanted to just be known as the actor.
Yeah, and what kind of hurt me a little bit? He did take like a selfie and post it on Twitter prior to his death, and people were poking fun of him because you could tell he slimmed down a lot. Like he lost a lot of weight. Some people thought he did it for a movie role, and people were just clowning him. And I'm just like, man, I bet people who are clowning him feel stupid as hell right now. Get slapped.
Yeah, I mean, stage 4, not stage 3.
Oh.
How many stages are there in cancer?
I think there are 4.
Yeah, I think 4 is like the big one.
Okay.
Terminal.
4 is like the worst you can get, but you can die from.
I could have sworn this
Earlier
article that
stage.
I had said it was stage 3. I'm not
don't
doubting
like it,
you.
Siri.
I'm just saying.
Siri
what
became
article-
Black Panther.
Thank you, Decker, so much.
Yeah,
What's
Siri
the
became Black Panther in the comics, so I don't see the issue with it.
Yeah, like everyone's like, I think how they're going to do a sequel, and even I point out, going Black Panther is it a title? Is that
Yeah,
a
it's a title.
title? It's passed down from the leader of Wakanda,
Yeah.
so you can have someone else minus.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember names right now because I'm so sad.
T'Challa.
Okay, now this
T'Challa.
article we have here doesn't say at all. I could.
Yeah, so I would actually like to see a Black Panther starring Shari. Shari? Crap. I'd like to see that.
Siri.
Siri. Wait, that's a
Yeah, like that one web
Oh, okay, my
program.
bad.
I thought it was. Why did I think it was Shari? I've been playing too much Animal Crossing again.
Yeah.
Black Panther is a title. He doesn't like own the rights to Black Panther. It's a title.
Yeah, Captain America.
It has actually been passed along quite a few times in the comics, so
Yeah,
this
there's
isn't
been
really
multiple Black Panthers.
Yeah,
right.
if I remember correctly,
There's even been villains who are Black Panthers.
Captain America in the 1940s met a Black Panther, and it wasn't T'Challa. It was like one of his ancestors or relatives or something like that. It's been a while.
But yeah, also, they are not the only in memoriam we have.
What?
The viewers on this channel probably familiar with Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
We're a little familiar with it, Decker. Just a little squinchy bit. Shuri, sorry.
The actor who played Paul Terenzi, of the Terenzi brothers,
Oh.
Peter Licassi, has passed away at age 61 from suicide.
And
Yeah, not good.
I don't have a book to go with this.
I don't either. That's why I'm making random noises and hoping something comes out.
There is one other, too, who passed away recently this month, in fact. Norm Spencer, who is probably going to be better known by me than anyone else, than either three of you. Norm Spencer did the voice of Cyclops in the X-Men animated series from the 90s.
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel...
Near as I can tell, it was natural causes, but
yeah.
He passed away recently. I think it was earlier. I think it was this week. Earlier this week, actually.
Yeah.
But, no, he died. I actually felt a little bit guilty because when in the first season of X-Men, I did not feel he did a very good job voicing Cyclops. His version of Cyclops in season 1 was more whiny. He sounded like a little kid in a man's body who, kind of opened it a little bit pouty and, just kind of sticking his lip out. I will say, however, that he began to do a better job of the character. In season 2, he did improve quite a bit. And by season 3, I feel like he had the character down pat. He definitely had more of Cyclops's dry wit and sarcastic streak. So you saw a lot. It was not as if he didn't improve or didn't do a good job overall. He, season 1 is definitely the weakest in terms of the performance in the show, but it's season 1, and I do not think that many people on that show had much professional voice acting experience at the time when the show originally aired. They were mostly going with unknowns. So, you learn as you go and you get better at it. But, overall, he did do a good job. I remember the first time I really, really praised a performance from Cyclops was during season 3 when I reviewed No Mutant is an Island. I'm pretty sure I shocked quite a few people when I said at the end of the review that Cyclops was the best thing about the entire episode.
Still shocked about that, by the way, Creepy. Still shocked.
No, I wondered about that.
Apparently they're mentioning like Frank Welker also died. Is everyone dying now?
Frank Welker? What?
Frank Welker died.
What? Why am I only just finding this out now?
You want me to confirm it?
Yes.
Okay. Frank Welker. Hold on. It says he's not dead.
Oh, good.
But he might have just died. So for all we know.
Okay.
It says
this is going to be keeping me up at night.
It says he's still alive?
He's alive. He's tap dancing, smoking a blunt. He fine.
Okay, everyone who just said Frank Welker died, shame on you. May a dog poop on your bed.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one who found that funny.
I'm confused.
Because I stopped and was like, I stopped everything I was doing on the side. I was like, huh? I think I would have heard about that one.
What, may a dog poop? Well, I mean, Frank Welker voiced Scooby-Doo.
Okay, the analytics say that no one's viewing. I don't understand it, YouTube.
You are aware, Ken Mabel, there's like 10 seconds or what is it, like a minute and a half between what we say and what the audience hears?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
huge delay on YouTube for some weird reason.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
when you guys are saying he's alive, yeah, we know, but now because we Googled it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, the audience said that Frank Welker died.
Never do that to me again. Whoever did that, shame on you.
Nope.
Yeah, Broke Joker ATV
Ah,
said Frank Welker died.
Trying to click the right things and I'm clicking the wrong things. Everything
He was
is
the
wrong.
original Fred Jones? I didn't know that. I knew about Megatron.
He
I
was
didn't know
the
he did
original
Fred
Fred Jones, and he voiced the Scooby. He's been voicing Scooby Doo since Don Messick died, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess because I'm more of a Transformers fan. That's why I know about him.
We're coming on to 15 minutes till the 3-hour mark.
Time to wrap things up then.
Time to talk about exactly what it is we are all working on and plug our shit. Wait, not like promote our product.
Maybe, not Mabel.
Yeah,
Ask Decker how to.
Apparently,
I forgot I had that.
you have a voice modulator. I'm so proud of you.
Nice.
Anyway, Decker, what have you got going on?
Shit.
Broke Joker ATV may or may not have been A, trolling us, or B, got the wrong actor. But no actors in Scooby-Doo have died recent. Wait, how's Casey Kasem? Wait.
He
Oh, that boy
retired.
dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Decker, answer the damn question.
Well, you see, I would, but
Decker, you don't have anything planned, do you?
no.
Okay,
We could
Decker.
do the Power Rangers movie like you said we were going to do.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, Decker, what's that one movie that everyone's been sending you money to do, and no one sent you money to do this time? I want to point this out. No one gave in money and asking you if you want to do this movie. King of the Monsters.
Wait, which Power Rangers?
Oh, yeah.
One? The first one?
Yeah.
Or
No,
the last
no,
one?
we've already done the first two. We're talking about the latest one, the one that came out in 2017.
Yeah, we reviewed the Power Rangers movie Live and Ooze. We reviewed Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Oh god.
I'm dead inside. I wasn't even a part of this team, and I died inside.
I can't wait
So
for
we're
Rita
gonna-
Repulsa to be hot. It won't make sense,
So-
but I'll take it.
So,
By Dunkin'
so we're
Donuts.
reviewing
Or
Power
Krispy
Rangers.
Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Yes. Ow.
Yeah.
Broke my fingers.
Okay. So I guess that's what's happening. We're reviewing Power Rangers next week.
I wish you the damnest of luck. Don't forget to include the fun thing about Jason David Frank and how he almost got kicked out of the theater when the movie got premiered.
What was it?
Damn, if
I
if
did not
15
know.
minutes-
What did he do? What did he almost
So
do?
basically, when his first appearance on the actual big screen, he stood up and was looking like he was about to film it, and they were about to kick him out. But in reality, he was doing a selfie with everyone behind him to see their reaction of seeing Tommy on the screen.
Ah,
I
I'm like,
remember
why are
that.
you doing a selfie in a movie theater? It's too damn dark.
yeah.
Man, talk about if 15 minutes of fame was a per.
And everyone keeps saying that Welker is dead. What? What?
I guess we'll find out.
I'm
Think
Googling
like maybe
again.
what you got
Find
going
out
on.
next time.
Hold on.
Oh, why are you owing?
Yeah. Why are you owing? I don't
It
like
might-
the.
Hold on. There's a hashtag on Twitter right now about Frank Welker. Hold on. Oh! No, wait, that's March. Okay, so there's no real answer. Can someone please answer this?
Definitively and seriously instead of just saying things.
I know it's annoying me.
So. Ow, broke my fingers.
I just
Think
buy
like
the page.
that.
Should be alright. Yeah, what's up?
What you got going on?
I am happy to say that after a bit of a hiatus, I found a Twitch compilation thing up as of yesterday, randomly out of nowhere. I've been trying to do this thing where either me or people who watch my stream would take clips, either out of context or just funny shit, and make a compilation out of them and throw them up on YouTube.
He's doing great.
Yeah.
Now, how
No, I
many
ain't.
times?
I got 58 subscribers.
Let's say, now, how many times has Color Colors of the Wind, actually, of you singing it, I've been in the clips.
None, oddly enough.
I was like,
Also, speaking of Colors of the Wind, I did add a new song recently.
please tell me it's Be a Man by Mulan.
That's creepy. That's weird. Don't do that. But yes, yes it is.
I was about to say it's either going to be a Man from Mulan or it's going to be
Be a,
Reflected from Mulan.
it's Be a Man from Mulan.
So how much do I have to do?
Like 100,000.
Fuck, I gotta watch more of your streams.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I has to blur all the times with the blur? I
Joe Ruby, the co-creator of Scooby-Doo, died 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, old age. Some motherfucker.
It's old. Rick
Everyone
May
stop
died.
That
dying.
smells like my house is on fire.
Stop.
I'll be right back.
Is your house on fire again?
that'd be bad.
Why does this keep happening to him?
I don't know. Why? I mean, the pyrotechnics show he showed earlier today.
Well,
Also, Kenny, what you got going on?
What, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
More uploading of my Twitch streams of me playing Final Fantasy 15 and most likely failing at flirtation with fictional men. What do you expect? That's all I got.
do you have more commissions? Do you need a bigger AC?
Well, this is the new one. This is the new baby. It's not the exact one I wanted. It's instead of 10,000 BTUs, it's 5,000 BTUs, but it's better than 0 BTUs. Let's just say that.
British thermal units.
Yes, which apparently works with air conditioners as well. I just thought it was for ovens. Or stove
Have you been working on the other thing too?
I am currently needing to finish the one commission, the biggest commission I got, and I got to finish that one up. I'm taking my sweet time on it. The person who I'm doing it for is a good friend of mine, so they're like, yeah, just take your time. Sooner or later, next month, Devo will be doing a musical hell review of Peter Pan. I wish it was Peter Pan. Pinocchio and the Emperor of Night, made by the same company who made a knockoff sequel to Snow White, and this movie is a knockoff sequel. Knockoff of
Pinocchio.
and it's garbage and it makes no sense, and I zoned out halfway through it, so I don't even know what most of the plot is because I was so bored.
One of those movies.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those movies we're going to cash in on Disney money, as well as this is going to be a bunch of cartoons that your kids are going to watch because of pretty colors.
I have an X-Men review coming up. I hopefully will have a DuckTales review soon. I'm still waiting on getting the dialogue from Kindle. Let me see. And since we finally finished Gem recently, it was kind of a milestone. I was very surprised. I was very happy, very surprised, but very happy to see how many people's, like I expected just people to say good riddance, but most people were actually saying that they were going to miss me reviewing Gem. And I said, I was being sincere when I said in the review, I will miss reviewing this show. It was something that I was proud of in a very, it may sound strange. I know it was like my least favorite, the least popular thing I reviewed, but I enjoyed reviewing it. It was fun. And let's see, Gargoyles is coming back. I know people are excited for that. I'm excited for that.
Keith David. Shout out.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's what I got.
Broke Joker ATV donated $2 going, Decker, was Joe Ruby, do you like Smashing Pumpkins? Like the actor Smashing Pumpkins or the musician?
It's been too long since I've actually heard any Smashing Pumpkins. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know, what was thing?
Also, Brian McCain, Disney, I don't think is actually making a live-action Pinocchio. I know there is a live-action Pinocchio in the works being directed and worked on by Guillermo del Toro.
So I feel like if Smashing Pumpkins is on, I would not be changing the station, but I don't feel like I'd be going out and buying a CD.
No. Also, I'm kind of still sad that Guillermo del Toro is not going to work on the Haunted Mansion movie. He actually showed so much interest in doing a Haunted Mansion movie. And actually had like concepts and ideas that he wrote out to be like, hey, Disney, hire me. I got an idea. And Disney's hiring some guy from some movie that I didn't like. So I'm sitting here all angry because Haunted Mansion is one of my favorite Disney rides.
Oh, shit.
Physics.
All right, so good news. House is not on fire. Also, I did forget to mention, someone gave me the idea to do small reviews on indie games because I sat in one of my previous streams, I played a game called Scanner Sombre,
Uh-huh.
and I played through the entire game, giving my opinion about it while I was playing it. It's like it's a walking simulator with like of horror in it.
So kind of like the what was that one? Starts with an O. You have the camera. Outlast.
Kinda.
I mean the walking simulator with the horror element part.
Can't remember it. I can't remember. I tried to remember it. I know the name. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong name. But on the other side, I got some goddamn.
You got cake?
I got
And
cake.
And you're not going to share with the rest of the class?
Fuck y'all.
I was going to share my moon pie.
I don't want your moon pie. You don't. Okay, I don't think you know what that sounds like here to a Texan.
What's it sound like?
Shit! I said it earlier. Pure Reese's feces.
All right. Oh, if you're going to review indie games, there is an indie game. It's a walking sim as well, but you might like it if you're into darker stuff. It's called Town of Light.
I don't know how to review
you wanna-
games.
you
I'm
wanna
not gonna
play-
watch you guys.
You know, there's a good amount of indie games available on Game Pass, which there is Game Pass for PC. Carrion you can purchase on Steam for $20, but you can get your
Is there any
first
way that we
month
can
of
get
Game
Carrion out
Pass
of the
for
chat?
$1, and then usually it's $10 a month after. But for now, there's a limited time; it will be $5 a month.
Tell me this looks like right on screen. It looks like I'm trying to strangle him.
Yeah, you're going for the wall on the opposite side.
Fuck you.
Thank you, Kat.
You're
I'm
welcome.
sorry. I'm a little late to the party. I just noticed your haircut. I dig it.
What? This?
Yeah.
I've been doing
I don't know
this-
why, but I like that shit.
I've been doing this Undercut Warriors wolf tail thing since like last year.
Actually, I'm gonna stop complimenting you because that's why people are shipping us.
No, it's because you're constantly flirting with me.
I like vaginals.
Vaginals.
I got a little bit too much sword action in common with these other guys.
Man likes to go down in the trenches, if you catch my drift.
So, anyway,
You just be like, "Hey, creepy, how you?"
Star
That was on my
Chaser:
face.
The Legend of Orin. Still haven't watched the trailer. I was thinking
which one?
about that, like before going live today. I was thinking, like, I know there's that trailer that they really want me to watch. What is it?
Will you watch it for like 5 seconds?
I'm
seconds.
pretty sure the trailer's longer than that, unless it's one of those YouTube commercials that tries to get everything out within the period of time you're not allowed to skip.
God, I hate those.
Yeah.
I hate when I'm watching YouTube on my phone and I'm like, come on. Just want to watch this Decker review. Just want to watch this Decker review while I'm in the bathroom. Come on.
Yeah, I'm like that too. And then Charlie's like, "Why are you watching yourself?" And I'm there like, "I'm so entertaining. I make such great content."
So
All
glad
the
I'm not
thing
the
when
only
I
one
watch
who
my
does
Final
that.
Fantasy content, I'm sitting here going, "Oh God, I'm thirsting too hard on this." Although I got a compliment, apparently I'm very adorable. I'm very cute because of my thirsting, because it's a thirst that only girls can get away with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of scary when it comes from a guy.
Yeah, it is. Oh, how about this, Decker? You go play Final Fantasy 15. You start flirting with Ignis and Gladio and see how creepy it comes out. Let's see what
I
happens.
need to do something on the gaming channel. I haven't done nearly enough. I played a little bit of Neon Abyss, but on the other hand, I beat it on my Xbox. So
Decker, do the fishing simulator.
because
Final
I
Fantasy-
have Game Pass Ultimate, which includes the games on both console and PC.
And on that note, I think we're going to call it a night.
Decker,
Thank you all for
do the
watching.
fishing do the Final Fantasy Fishing Simulator VR game. This is so not for my own evil purposes.
I should do the Minecraft VR game, which is also a Microsoft product,
Fuck.
but it is available in VR
Access to
on PlayStation
PS4
VR.
VR.
Yeah.
I do have access to PSVR.
Do the fishing simulator from Final Fantasy 15 and just stare at Gladio's abs for like 10 minutes. Best content on YouTube.
Woman, what is wrong with you? Maybe, but like I can't really hide the fact that like I can't stress I'm not gay, but Gladios.
Gladius.
Good looking man.
Yeah, he's,
But
You got the
I-
PSVR?
That's another thing I forgot to mention. I do have access to a PlayStation VR. Now the issue is that I have very limited room here. So whenever I'm stop being lazy and move my PC to the living room,
Well,
expect some VR content soon.
one thing you can keep in mind when setting up a PSVR is you don't need to put the camera by the TV. I know that should come off like simple, but like that should be something you easily know.
I'll just put the
But,
camera somewhere where you
like,
can see me being a doof.
If I'm in here and I'm playing on that TV, directly past it is the bed. So I'd set up the camera on the dresser, so I'd stand over there, a decent amount away from the camera, playing PSVR.
Dead
People
Space
handle
needs a
all this
sequel.
thick.
Dead Space needs a sequel.
No, it don't.
I think Dead Space needs a really awesome, gory animated movie, like they did before. But now I want more. Tucker, you can review the Dead Space movies.
Oh god.
Anyway.
I've played enough of the Dead Space game that I have to.
Creepy low key trying to get the fuck up out of here.
I'm kidding, okay? I got a pit.
So,
Tucker,
thank you all
Creepy, do
for
what girls do. Hold it.
thank you all for joining
I've been
us.
holding it for an hour, woman.
I have been Decker Shadow.
I've been that long-haired creepy guy.
I'm still thick black daddy.
And I'm Kat.
And remember, stop taking your games off of the stores. You try to sell us on this digital future, stop making it obvious it's not going to be fun.
Just fucking, we're renting games at this point.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.